ready to go? Y'all ready to go? Turn it down 100,000. I wasn't bored enough. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Hey, yeah, let's go. Local legend, but the whip I got is foreign. Extraordinary, yeah, I feel like Alex Warren does. Please will not be calling me if it is not important. If I don't see no dollar signs there, then I'm ignoring them. Got a couple kids nowadays that I'm supporting. Turn it down 100,000, I wasn't bored enough. Yeah, I wasn't bored enough. I'd rather stay at home, just the four of us. Knock, 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 say hello to opportunity. Show them everything that I be doing, think it's doing me. Check, 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 everything I do is to a T. And only other Connor hitting hardest in the USC. Oh, Irish in my blood and all that money keep on doubling. I ain't tried to ball cause I ain't really went for fumbling. Made a couple M's, went gold, now I'm loving it. Drive through them all, can't stomach it. One time cause I had to prove it to myself. 2 times doing that for everybody else. 3 times just to put a trophy on the shelf. 4 times just because I couldn't, I ain't doing nothing else. Local legend, but the whip I got is foreign. Extraordinary, yeah, I feel like Alex Warren does. Please will not be calling me if it is not important. If I don't see no dollar signs there, then I'm ignoring them. Got a couple kids nowadays that I'm supporting. Turn it down 100,000, I wasn't bored enough. Yeah, I wasn't bored enough. I'd rather stay at home, just now wait, second thought. Maybe take a trip down to Florida. Need to change the weather, Tennessee just wasn't warm enough. Son and everybody, they been eating out the formula. Everybody talking, but at least they ain't ignoring us. Ayy, reservations for 20 at Kosho. Like that iceberg, I'm tipping a boatload. Got incredible friends, yeah, they froze on. Taking hits on the one like I'm Soto. Catalog multiples of double digits. Staring at the number like it's double vision. That's what happens when you trust the vision, but keep it humble for the juxtaposition. I changed my life overnight with a couple decisions. Stay working like there's somebody who's coming to get it. And don't get caught up in the talking and the public opinion. Yeah, I had different functions cause I'm functioning different. 1 time cause I had to prove it to myself. 2 times doing that for everybody else. 3 times just to put a trophy on the shelf. 4 times just because I couldn't, I ain't doing nothing else. Local legend, but the whip I got is foreign. Extraordinary, yeah, I feel like Alex Warren does. Please will not be calling me if it is not important. If I don't see no dollar signs there, then I'm ignoring them. Got a couple kids nowadays that I'm supporting. Turn it down 100,000, I wasn't bored enough. Yeah, I wasn't bored enough. I'd rather stay at home with the 4 of us.
Alright, let's do it. Let's settle in. Settle down. How you guys doing? What's good? Only bands in the building. Let's go. Alright, let's settle down. What up, NK Cap? The captain is here. How you guys doing? Welcome, my friends. Whoa. Not yet. Too much. Welcome in. Great to see you guys. What up, Vince? Sim Z in the building. What up, the Big M? Good to see y'all. Uptrend in the house. D-Dub in the building. Vivian Young in the house. What's good? What's up, Wokey? Great to see you. Trey Young. All right, Mr. Playbook is here. What's good, Mr. Playbook? What up? How you doing, sir? I love the Playbook. I love you, man. Keep showing up. Let's go. All right, Red Eye Trader in the building. Let's go. Get him some clear eyes and whiten him up, and he's good to go. Bands Counted Up is here. Let's get it. What up, Mr. Lopez? How you feeling? Jessica Lake in the house. Yo, Bands Counted Up. How you feeling, big dog? How you feeling? All right, Arrow Sassy. How you doing, bro? Okay, let's get into it here, man. Let's go ahead and pray real quick, and then we'll start our session, all right? Let's do it. Father, we thank you for another moment in time where we can gather together to sharpen each other, to make each other better. I just thank you for allowing this stream to be a beacon of hope, a city on a hill, and something that can just bring light into the lives of other people, Lord. That light that needs to be sparked, I pray that you would just continue to use us to spark the light within. So we thank you for that, and we just ask for a blessing on this stream today. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Let's do it. Y'all ready to spark? Where's the Red Eye Trader? He beat me. All right, let's get into it here today, gang. Today is 7/7, July 7th. Maverick's birthday today, so we're already partying over here, man. It's already a party at the house, and it's bright and early here, so we got some birthday festivities to do later. But today and right now, we got to handle business here. So let's get into the day here again. July 7th, another day, another opportunity really for us to be patient and disciplined and really look for the best setups according to our system here today. So we don't have too much going on in the news. I think there may be a little bit of, let me just lower the music a little bit. I think there might be a little bit of ADP stuff coming up. Where did I see that? Did I see something like that? Today's Tuesday, July 7th. I don't know. I thought, yeah. Yeah, right here. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that. But I think that came out at 8:15, and it's 8:22 now. So we'll see what happens. But you do have a little bit of 8:30 news, nothing too crazy, coming out of about 7 minutes. So we'll see what happens there. And other than that, we just roll with the technicals here today. So why don't we get into fresh top-down analysis? If you guys can, give the stream a like, sub to the channel, and hit a comment in the comment section saying happy birthday Maverick if you guys can. All right, I'll show it to him later in life. All right, let's do it. Let's get into it. Let me move my stuff over here. If you guys can give me the thumbs up on the music. Yeah. Comment, not in the chat, in the comment section. In the comment section. Yeah. All right, let's get into it. Let me get rid of my drawings from last night, and let's go ahead and chop it up here about gold. I think the music should be good. It should be good. Yeah, you guys let me know. How's the music? And then if it's good to go, we'll get rolling here. Good? Good. I don't see no answers. Music is good. Okay, cool. All right, lovely. Let's talk about it then. So this is gold. This is the daily time frame, and let's break it all the way down here. So it looks like we did end up closing. Let me get my tools here. We did end up closing bearish there yesterday, so no surprise, right? We really liked the sells there yesterday. You had price kind of in this area of rejection. We broke the previous daily highs, which was Friday's candle, right? And ultimately just started pushing back down. So the sells were pretty good. You know, price was also coming back up at some point, and that's where we really looked towards the buys yesterday. So it looks like price did move up, but you know, ended up closing resistance here right below this level. So now this candle, right, today's current candle, right, the one that we're looking at here, we really moved down right in Asian session last night. We didn't make much of a top wick at all here, right? Kind of pushed down, broke the lows, filled that wick, and really haven't done much since then, right? We kind of just pulled back up. We were looking for the buys towards the end of Asian session last night, and just price was kind of just consolidating there. So let's go take a look at this, because I want to see what this move looks like on the 4-hour chart. You know, we were down, but now we're up. Yeah, you got it, just like the song, right? So let's go take a look at what's happening here on the 4-hour. Oh yeah, there it is. Monster 4-hour candle. So super bullish 4-hour candle that just came up. You created support down here. This candle opened up with no lower wick and just ripped and filled the range here. So we did fill that range. We're starting to reject, it looks like. So let's go take a look at what that rejection looks like. That's the 1-hour candle. So really it was this 1-hour candle at 7 a.m. So the pre-NY candle ends up moving up, filling the entire range. I think we can extend that a little bit even further, right? Filling that entire range here. And now it looks like we are trying to reject, right? So we got to see, is this going to be an actual rejection? Will we close below the range? And I think if we do, then we might be able to see a pullback now, right? As price can potentially come back down into the lows here and you know, respect that daily high, maybe move back up later. But let's take a look at the 30-minute. I want to see what that rejection looks like over there. Just a rejection here, 15 trying to fade off, but unable to do it just yet. Okay, cool. So yeah, I like this. I like 30 closures that are coming up here in about 4 minutes. If we can close with a rejection, then we can wait on this next 30-minute, right? And sit here and wait for the hour candle to close. And if we can get a 30-minute price action like this, right, then I think it's going to be a pretty good idea to start going short here and look towards like these levels here for some sort of targets, right, before price may want to move back up with that daily candle rejecting at this point. So we'll see if we can catch it. Daily candle, it could move up. There could be a pretty big move here on the way up from 77, which is where we're at now, if price wants to close back above the range on the daily. But we are at the same time running into these 4-hour highs, also running into the 1-hour highs, the 30-minute highs, and I think we're calling for a little bit of a pullback. So we'll see if we can get that and go from there. Yeah, possible 9 a.m., 9:15 trades. 8:30 not looking the hottest unless we possibly catch some sort of 30-minute fade, 15-minute onion, and all that good stuff. So we'll have to wait for the 2-3 minutes for this candle to close, and then we can go from there. All right. Cool. Same ideas, little rejections. Yeah, a little rejection off the highs here. I mean, I think we can continue up, right, on the daily. Daily candle looks good to possibly, you know, push up and maybe even close above the range today, doing something like this, right? Close above that range, and then tomorrow you'll have price back in this overall zone, right, to move up a little further there. So yeah, that wouldn't surprise me if the daily candle does move up, but either way we need some structure if we're going to participate in the buys. So we'll see how it all goes down, but if it's perfect, then what we can do is we can participate in that pullback, right? So let's say we kind of catch a resistance here and price is still going to remain bullish, but looking for that, right, that nice pullback for price to kind of come down, create a brand new support, and if it's good enough, right, we can take those sells to come down and then maybe even look for the buys a little bit later. So that's pretty much it. Let's see if we can pip and somewhat dip today, and yeah, see what we can come up with here today. All right, cool. What up, Simzy? How you feeling? How you feeling? High life. What up, mate? What's Gucci? What's Gucci? Clubhouse, how y'all doing? Already up 10% today. Very nice. Very nice. Let's go. What up, DJ Scratches? Get paid to wait. Get paid to wait, baby. Yo, what up, Profits Pilot? Doing incredible, brother. How about you? Yeah, amazing. Amazing. Incredible. All right, we'll see what's gonna happen here. Don't jump the gun on these sells, boy. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. What would be also pretty nice too is on the 15-minute, right? Closures above the range here. If we can get structure, right, to form up on the 15-minute, meaning like a bearish candle and then a bullish candle here, I also would not mind. I'd love to take that buy right there. Right, you got all this clean range to the left, daily candle trying to poke its head back up, trying to break its own high. I think if you get a support and then a bullish closure back above, that's going to give that a support. And then again, all that clean range to the left for price to continue moving bullish. And we could see a big bullish run here today, right? A lot of rejection to the downside on that daily candle. We went through Asian session. Right, we went through a London session, and now here we are in New York session, and basically this went down, right? This went down and started coming back up in pre-New York. So could New York session continue to lift this thing higher? We'll see. We'll see. Yo, what up, OGH? That's good. What's good? Hey, Nick, how could we have caught the move up? I'm kind of not understanding the range 2 trading idea. I don't think we really could have caught the move up, to be honest. Yeah, no closure there. I mean, probably best spot to catch that would have been here at 7. So 7:30, that candle right there. So you had a closure above, yes, slightly above the range. And that kind of would have been your opportunity. Yeah, you say you broke the lows there. So that's a good opportunity now. That liquidity's grabbed. This is like your kind of your range 2, so to speak, right? Closing back above, clean range to the left, nice bottom wick. This would probably be the only opportunity to get in according to our system would have been right here. Yeah, I wouldn't have got in here. Just because it's too early. No bottom wick also. Wouldn't have gotten here because, you know, there's resistance levels, right? But once you closed back above there, I think that was a pretty good idea. Yeah, to move back up there. So, yeah, nice clean range to the left. Probably partial somewhere in these levels here, and then off to the races. So if anyone caught that, I think that was pretty good. Pretty good move. Really good move, actually. You got in after the break of the... Okay, nice. Yeah, some of you guys took that. Great. Okay, cool. Yeah, I figured looking at it now, a bunch of you guys would take that. Other than that, yeah, nothing really. Nothing really. Just a 30-minute idea. 15 was a little chalked. But, yeah, 30 minute. All right, we got a 15 closure. We got a 30 closure. Didn't reject, you know, still closed pretty strong bullish. So nothing I could really do on this one. But I will wait and see if this candle can close bearish, right? And if it can, then I think those are going to be pretty good ideas. The other thing, too, is keep in mind what I just mentioned about this range here, right? So if we can come back up, right, and close back above, then we can just continue to ride this bullish idea all the way out, right, until the highs, if that daily candle wants to really go, right? Because if that daily candle now, right, you broke the lows down here, you've rejected, you came all the way back up. So if it closes above 85 now, right, with 15-minute structure plus volume, it's breaking its own high, plus it's getting a closure, plus you've got clean range, plus you've got volume. You know, that would be the opportunity right there to go ahead and look towards executing in this 15-minute range right here. Yeah. Smooth. What's up? What's up? What up, Lucas? How are you, bro? How are ya? If I see a playbook at a low time, like a low volume time, do I still take it? Very rarely. Very, very rarely. It just depends, you know, like what time is it? You know, what's the low volume time? If it's like 4:30, you know, almost 3, 4, 5 p.m., like gold's not going to move too much at that time, like a pair like NQ or maybe ES or something like that. So during those times, I very rarely do it. Yeah, a little too close to like the open of the daily, I'll very, very rarely trade then. So I like to trade the times that I come here and show up. Like, so this New York session, this time, plus Asian session, and then that London window is like probably, you know, the best times to catch some volume. Yeah, sometimes, because the thing is, like, if I see a little setup, but it's like super low volume, the one thing I just think to myself is, all right, you know, I could probably take this trade, but I can also wait for volume to come in later in an actual trading session and take my trade there, you know. So yeah, sometimes I just won't settle for it. I think that's the main thing. Pablo, what's goody, brother? How are you, man? He's in South Carolina today. All right, let's go. Let's go. Good to see you here, man. How's life, brother? How's life? It's your TTE anniversary this week. Let's go. Oh, snap. I will, brother. I will. That's amazing. That's amazing. July, huh? July of what, 23? Or 20, yeah, 23, right? Let's go. Let's go. All right, just be careful here with these sells. I mean, things could work out on the sells, but yeah, that 30-minute close, very strong bullish. So although it closed at resistance, I don't want to just impulsively take this. But if we get a 30 closure, 15 celeries, things like that, I think this will start lining up here for us. Oh, holiday time. Oh, welcome. Whoa. Enjoy, I should say. Enjoy. Welcome to the stream, but go enjoy the holiday, yeah? Actually, it ain't too bad. You know, you just kind of pop up on the stream, hang out, take some trades. The best part about trading is, like, it's not a burden to trade on holiday or vacation. Like, I get it if you don't have the greatest Wi-Fi and all that, but if you're chilling in, like, a hotel room or Airbnb and you got Wi-Fi, the best part about trading is there's no restriction. You know, you don't have to be in an office. You don't have to be in a certain location. You don't have to do it at a certain time. Like, it all just kind of, you know, leads to that freedom once you have that skill set. Headed to DR. Nice, bro. Nice. Let's go. August 8th. Awesome. 15-minute buys, yeah, they look good. They look good. We were just talking about them. 30-minute, I think it was 30-minute buys, but yeah, they look good. What if the closure below is a fake out? The 4 hour seems pretty bullish. Yeah, that's why I would rather wait. You know, especially on the 15, maybe reject out of it. Wait for a 30 closure instead, just to have a higher time frame closure on our side. Yes. Yeah. NQ, yeah, I'll take a look at the NASDAQ here as well. Let's see what we come up with here on NQ. Excuse me, daily time frame. So daily's been in a little bit of a funk here. As we all know, we've just been consolidating for a little bit, up and down, but overall, you know, tradable here. At least we're starting to see some red candles, right? I mean, it was like days upon days upon days with very little to no red candles. And even when they did show up, I mean, they didn't stand a chance, right? Like, look at these red candles that popped up throughout the daily, you know, over the past couple of weeks. So we finally at least got some, you know, up and down, back and forth, a little bit of a tug of war again with the bulls and bears here. It's not just a bull game here. So, but with all that being said, you know, you're still a little confused here on the daily. We're just kind of chopping around. We did kind of move down. We filled the range, closed bullish, didn't really do much. Today's candle broke the lows here. We still don't have much of a top wick on that candle. So let's drive down to the 4 hour to try and get a better session bias here. So 4 hour has been moving down, right? You have this overall like consolidation that we're looking at here on the 4 hour chart, right in this zone here. It looks like we did get a breakout, right? This 4 hour candle did break below and close below. We had a nice push down, right? We still have more range to go, I believe. But, you know, just like any market, it needs a little bit of a pullback. So who knows, right? Maybe this broke the low here just so we can kind of grab up the late sellers, kind of pull back and do some type of retracement, right, on the 4 hour chart to maybe create some structure there. So we'll see. I mean, all in all, I am still bearish, right? We do have a, you know, move down. We still have clean range coming down into the left-hand side here. We did already break the lows. So let's go down to the lower time frame. Let's identify what these wicks look like, and maybe we could find ourselves a range to look for some breakouts below. So, okay, here's one of our ranges, right? So 1 hour time frame has support. We also have resistance, and that's pretty much our 1 hour consolidation. So 1 hour time frame is just chopping around right here. Above that, though, is wicks to fill plus clean range to the left, and same deal below, right? Nice clean range. You also have some wicks to fill down here also. So price action looking pretty good on both sides of NQ now. The 4 hour, keep in mind, is bearish, right? So we'll see what's happening on this way back up. But, you know, if this candle is going to remain bearish, there may be a fake out that starts to take place here, right? So what we can do is use this as a little bit of an observation zone, right, to see whether or not that 4 hour candle is actually going to push up and break its highs, or is it just going to push up in that range and then reject and get that fake out on a lower time frame like the 30-minute here, right? So we want to observe excuse me, this area here and see maybe we can kind of push up and then close back below. And if we can, now we've got all this clean range. We've still got a 4 hour candle that's bearish on our side. We already broke the lows, right? So if that volume starts dumping in, right, this would be a great opportunity to get involved in the sells here before the bigger move down. So we'll see. You know, we'll use that range up top to keep us protected. The other deal here is if you are going to move up and break those 4 hour highs, right, we can wait on this. No buys in that zone for me. We wait on a nice little pullback, something that kind of throws us a bearish, some type of structure, right, where we can kind of say, hey, you know, we pulled back a little bit, and then I'm sorry about the ugly candles here. This bullish one will be perfect, but yeah, if we can get a bullish closure back above, right, then that I think is going to be great. At that point, the 4 hour will be continuing to move up. It'll create structure on the lower time frame. It'll break above and close above that 29,718 zone, and that'll be our confirmation candle right there, right? And when that one shows up, that's when we can get ready to have some buy stops and then take this trade right here. So very simple stuff. Confirmation candle here, right? Trading candle here. Clean range to the left, basically range 2, got structure, all that good stuff, and that's kind of my idea for the move up today. So ideas for the move up, ideas for the move down. You know, now we just got to wait for those candles to fall into our lap here. Yeah, the big M. Isis. What was her name again? Iris? Isis. Guy talking about ice. Iris. Is that what it was? July 23rd. Let's go, Lucas. Let's go. Big dubs, big dubs. All right, so now we wait. We'll wait on gold. We'll wait on NQ. Gold looking pretty good. Might want to move down. Maybe we'll see. We'll see how that 30 closes up. We got hour closures, 30 closures, 15 closures. We got volume coming in. So we'll see what happens. Magnus. We got Magnus coming in. Clinky, clinky. What's good?
Yes, sir. What's up, man?
How are you,
Good
bro?
to see you. I'm doing great. How about you?
Incredible.
Fire. I'm actually more than great. I can't lie.
More than great. It's always good when you're in a fishbowl. No, I'm just kidding.
Absolute phenomenal. Oh yeah, my voice.
Yeah, bro. Swimming with the
We had a
fishes?
birthday thing today, so I was out of the desk.
Oh, nice. Wait, who's
Yeah,
birthday?
yeah. My girl's dad.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, so.
Future father-in-law.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Does my sound like really bad?
Nah, not that bad.
Okay.
Understandable
Well,
for sure.
Alright, cool.
All right, let's do boom, boom.
The girl's dad. Yeah, right.
The girl's dad. It was the girl's dad. That's right. Hey, this is the girl's, and this is her dad. Let's go. Let's get Magnus
girl.
up here. Hold on one moment.
Yes, sir. What's
Welcome
up,
to
YouTube?
the New York session.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Knock, knock, knock. Say hello to Opportunity. I think this is our last day. We might have a stream on Friday on YouTube, but tomorrow and Thursday, definitely no stream. Possibly one on Friday. So that's the YouTube schedule this week.
Let's get it, bro.
Yeah. I wanted to get on here today just to, try and get one back with y'all.
Of
Try
course.
and get it back.
Get it back.
Yeah.
Patient pace here. See, bro.
Yeah, I still haven't taken a trade since yesterday's New York session trade. So
Nope,
that
me neither.
2-hour long position.
Honestly,
That led to
bro.
0 profits. How would you like that? How do you guys like being in this business? Yeah, 2-hour long trade just for no profits. Actually, it took,
you gotta love
some
it.
of my profits. You gotta love the game, man.
What do you want to do?
What are you gonna do?
I mean, that's it. You can wait 4 hours for the setup. Don't take anything for the first session. Don't take anything in Asia, London, and then New York comes around. You waited 10 hours basically. You get the setup, and then it's a loss.
Yep. And it's either that or go get a job. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like it's available.
Like, there's always jobs available too.
Absolutely.
Actually, I just lent it out. It's coming back tenfold. I mean, that's what I would think about. Anytime it was like at the point where it's like, I want to quit. It's like, dude, what are you gonna quit to? What are you gonna go back and work
like,
a
what?
job? Like you literally, you're miserable. I used to look at myself in the mirror like, don't even lie. You know you like this game. You know you like this uncertainty. You know you like your back against the wall and the pressure on. Don't try and trick yourself as if you would want to go back to a job or something, because that's where you're miserable. I had to tell myself these things at times. It's miserable there.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Without that, it'd be hella boring.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, yesterday was good, man. 1 hour celery looked great. Yeah, not too often we're gonna get that 1 hour celery too, so had to jump all over that. And if we get that today, I'll do the same thing.
Yeah, same. That was good. I thought that was a good read and direction, but then again, like it was a tougher day to yesterday with like, all that range and stuff like that,
True.
right?
Yeah, a little Monday.
You just didn't make a move. I mean, we didn't make any move, really.
But some guys held the whole time. So back in when Asian came around, they actually took profits. No stop loss, gang.
Nah, bro, come on.
Yeah, I mean,
Just
this was the
close
move. This was the move right here. So just look at this, right? I mean,
Oh, come on.
yeah. So basically, closures below, a little down in the range, but that's not necessarily a big issue, right? Closures below, you got clean range coming down. You got this 1 hour candle that closed, right? And then what made this even better was the next candle came up and broke the highs, right? Did everything that we
that.
wanted to see it do on the 15 minute. So this was a well-planned trade, well-taken trade. And sometimes those are going to result in losses. Again, that doesn't mean you're a loser. Doesn't mean I'm a loser. Doesn't mean you don't know how to trade. Doesn't mean I don't know how to trade, right? It just means that probability had gone against us in this one occasion. That's it. Remember, 70% win, 30% loss. So you're still even doing everything. This is perfect, by the way. This is doing everything right. But you notice how there's still 30 of them doing everything right. So that yesterday is just one of those times where, you know, you're going to like that setup. You're going to trust that trade, and, you know, you're going to get tapped in. And yeah, we got tapped in here. Price came back. We went into some drawdown. We kind of broke the lows again. Everything stayed below this range, which was really the most important piece, right? That support right there. You had all from this candle on, 1, 2, all right, now we got in 3, right? So that candle closed below the range, so we have to stick in that trade. Next candle breaks the lows, right? Looking great. This is where we went about 60 pips in profit. I think a bunch of you guys took profits there. Yeah. Left me hanging. Didn't even call the TP1 for me. But yeah, beautiful closure, right? And at that point now, you get a candle closing below the next range, right? Now you're closing below this range with all that clean traffic to the left. 10 a.m. So, you know, we had to hold on to that, right? And then, yeah, a little bit more of a push and right back up. So targets were more so down here for me. We really didn't reach any target yet. I mean, I guess we could have maybe taken some profits here, you know, like just kind of being a little aggressive with our profits. But at the same time, we didn't want to be aggressive with those profits because we had a 4-hour candle that was bearish, right? Looking like this. So we didn't necessarily want to take or get aggressive with those profits in this situation where that 4-hour can continue running, right? So therefore, we kind of held on to that trade, kept it, you know, going, spent a lot of time in profit, but ultimately, you know, even this candle here, you know, came back, closed back below, but then this guy just ultimately popped up, stopped me out by like 3 pips, and then we drove down a bit, but yeah, I still would have got stopped out. So yeah, I thought it was a good trade all the way through. You know, first it was the 1-hour breakout, then the celery showed up with the pack runner, then our entry, right? Then a nice clean closure, nice push down, right? But really, that was the final push right there. So yeah.
Yeah, banger.
Any questions on yesterday's trade? I thought it was still, you know, phenomenal trade.
Yeah, the thing was too, like that 30 closed doji-ish still when we entered the trade, but then again, like if you look at it, we had a 1-hour celery. We already grabbed the highs. 4 direction was there, 9:30. I mean,
yeah, the 1-hour.
Or was it 9:30, 10:30-ish? Whatever.
Yep.
At 10, I think, maybe, right?
Yeah, 10. It was 10. Yep. I mean, we could have easily been explaining this trade like this right now, as if like.
Absolutely. Like,
you know, like we had all that clean range to the left, so why would we close anything, right? We let it run. Higher time frames are in our favor, and we smashed TP. You know what I mean? Like we could have so easily, just as easily been explaining it like this right now. So yeah, you know, again, probability, right?
If that run down to like 41.30 there, we would have been. It would have been so cool.
I would have been God sent yesterday.
It is like easy move right there, right?
He was sent by God.
Oh.
Yeah, but that's it. That's pretty much it. You know, other than that, it was a good move. You could walk away, head held high, and just move on to the next trade. On to the next one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sunday and Monday, not worth it. I mean, I like it if there's a good playbook set up and I can line it up with the higher time frames and it makes sense, you know, the overall story. I still take those. Yeah. Again, a lot of those fake outs are going to tend to happen in, you know, when you're going against that higher time frame direction. So like I said, as long as I can find a good playbook setup and line it up with the higher time frames, you know, like sink my teeth into it around some sort of volume time when there's clean traffic, then, you know, usually I'll just execute and I'll live with the win or loss at that point. But I try not to make like a big deal of the days, you know, Sundays and Mondays and Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Thursdays and Fridays. I just see it all as, maybe I'm wrong for doing this, right? But I just try and see every day as a fresh, awesome, incredible day in front of me where I can possibly bump into the best trade I've ever taken in my life. So I try not to look at it like that. And yeah, that's just me though. Just me.
Yeah,
Yo, Arthur, let's go. What up, brother? How are you, man? How can you join the Clubhouse? You can, just hit ! Clubhouse, or I think the link is in the description of the live stream too. Yeah, hit there you go. There. Oh, only bands already got you. He already got you. Magnus got his new crib. Yeah, he's popping out of different locations.
Pop.
Coming up as a trader, how did you get through the days when gold wasn't offering any opportunities, when you were working evals and stuff? How did you cope mentally? I didn't, bro. I overtraded. I over-risked. I blew all my accounts. I suffered tremendously, you know? And then eventually I said, I can't do this anymore. You know, I just can't do it anymore. And that's when I had to stick to 1 to 2 trades a day. And what happened was, you know, if I took a good trade, and let's say I made like $500-600 on my eval, I said, man, that's awesome. You know, today I got $600 closer to, you know, passing this account, and I just left it there. Whereas before that, I was trying to force opportunities when maybe there wasn't too many out there, and I was just blowing my accounts because I wasn't okay with the $600-700 for the day. It's like, nah, I have to like pass this account today, you know, like, so I'm going to trade my ass off until this thing is finally passed. And, you know, I got a lot of experience like that, but I also had a lot of failure. But, you know, the failure, if you stick with your game, failure comes back and helps you later, you know? So that's where I feel like I've been gifted now, is although I went through those tough times, I've been, you know, now I have the lessons to talk about and help you guys through as well. So in short, I didn't cope with it, bro. I overtraded, I over-risked, and then I realized that wasn't gonna help me get to where I wanted to go in this trading business. I heard Raja say, "Hey, idiot, wake up!" I said, "Well," he said, "Hey, if you want to change your trading," I say, "That's me. I want to change my trading." He said, "Stick to 1 to 2 trades a day. If you can't do that, go get a job at McDonald's. You don't deserve to be a trader." I said, "Damn, bro." So I said, "All right, you know what? I'll take him up on it," and I did, and I loved the results, and I was addicted from the first week. I said, you ever do something the wrong way for so long, and then you finally do it right, and you go, whoa, it was that easy all along? Like, it was the aha moment for me. It was the, oh my God, all I have to do is actually follow this playbook and stick to 1 or maybe 2 trades a day, and I could stick green on the board. I'm in there. So that was a bit of an aha moment for me when I realized the pressure doesn't have to be on me. I can put all the pressure on the system that I was learning. And from that point forward, I literally got addicted to the results. And I've probably had 6 red months ever since that day. Maybe 7. We're talking 4.5 years, 5 years almost. So pretty cool. But I had to go through it. You know what I mean? I had to go through it to get to it. So same, you know, most of you guys will have to do the same. What's fortunate for you guys is you have, you know, other people like myself here to kind of just tell you a story like that. You know what I mean? So you don't have to maybe spend as much time going through that stuff as I did. I was a part of MFU, market fluidity, user, all that. Yep, I watch every single video. I know everything about Raja, almost. Let's play Raja trivia. I guarantee I got the answers. Studied the man, watched the man like a hawk. Everything he did. How to learn the playbook? You know, simple, time, right? It takes time. So you got to show up here or show up, learn the playbook, take my playbook 2.0 video on YouTube and just study it. You know, get into the Clubhouse, study the playbook 3.0, study all the course material that has to do with the playbook, you know, all the little like nuances of it, and just give yourself time. Give yourself a year. 1 year. Don't think about making money here for 1 year. If you can do that and you could just simply become a student and say, hey, this is my university. I'm going to go to school here for 1 year, and then I'm going to look to get a diploma and get myself making some money. You will blow your own mind. You'll blow your own mind. The issue is too many people come in and try and make money right away, as I did as well. So I completely understand. I completely get it. Technical analysis is good, but emotional, yeah, emotional. I mean, emotional is 80% of it, you know. So there's, you know, I can teach people how to trade this system, yet they still won't get results because they don't have the belief, they don't have the emotional composure, and the ability to withstand the winds that blow in the trading game, like losses and losing streaks and red days and red weeks and red months and FOMO and all that type of stuff, you know, revenge trading. You know, those are the archons, so to speak, of the game. They come in and they try and sway your thinking and ultimately hijack your emotions, right? So I would recommend reading the book, The Forex Mindset, the Mac World Show. Check out The Forex Mindset by Jared Martinez. I think you will love that book. It'll help you really level up when it comes to your emotions and your just mentality around the markets. Because if you already have the technicals, you know, now it's just tying that emotional state in and regulating self a bit, learning how to stay composed and using that playbook or using that the technical analysis to your advantage. Yeah, because you can know all the technicals you want, but if you don't have emotions, you'll make money and lose it every single time, you know? So a lot of times traders think, hey, I gotta learn something more about technicals, or I gotta switch my strategy. It's like, nah, dude, you just gotta learn how to be more composed, you know what I mean? And calm and understand the game for what it is versus what you thought it was. Because, you know, the game is a lot different from the outside than on the inside. So once you start really getting involved, you realize, you know what, this isn't like as easy as I may have thought it would be. So you really got to stay disciplined and keep those emotions in check. Otherwise, you're just, in a way, you're just gambling. You're just hoping, you know, just hoping.
Absolutely, bro. There's just such a fine line between like gambling and real trading. Literally, there's such a fine line between it.
Yeah, man. Fine line.
I'm running up here.
Running up.
9 a.m. hour now. Let's see.
Yeah, here comes our hourly closure.
Yeah. Interesting.
All right, well, we got ourselves a range, boys. So this is perfect. We got ourselves a little range
Good.
ahead of 9:30. We wait for a closure. We got support now at 77. We got resistance at 85. And that's pretty much our range. So anything above or below starting to look good here for this 9:30 approach. So we'll wait on 9 to 9:15. We'll see if 9:15 gives us some opportunity. And if not, then 9:30 should deliver here today. It's Maverick's birthday, so we should get a little gift, you know? Should get a little gift.
Where are you going today?
Chuck E. Cheese.
Hey, yo. It's gonna be nice.
Little Chuck E.
Nice,
Cheese.
lovely, man. Happy birthday to a boy.
Yeah. Oh, 4. The big 4. He was pumped, man. He came down.
Big 4.
We me and Anna stayed up last night. We like decorated the kitchen and you know when he comes down the stairs there. So he came down and his eyes lit up.
Yeah, I saw Anna's car yesterday on the pictures he put up on Insta there.
Yeah.
The car was packed, like everything.
Oh, on Anna's, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, exactly. The balloons and everything.
Yep. Yeah, he's big into like dinosaurs and all that right now. So it's like a dinosaur theme going on over here. The Roaring 4 or something like that. Roar, I don't know. Something like that. All right, look at that. Break of the highs here. So we'll see what happens, baby. We'll see what happens. 4 hour rejecting, 1 hour possibly fake out, 30-minute, you know, in that observation zone. Same with the 15. So we'll see.
Damn, the 15 looking good here.
Yeah, 915 could be the play.
Could be.
It could be. Yo, what up, Green? Yo, I'm checking that Cash App history when I get over there next week. I ain't even playing. I ain't even gonna hold you. Do you journal days with no trades as green days or red days? No, just no trade days. Yeah. So not a green or a red, just nothing. You know, just kind of like observation day, so to speak. So what I would do is I don't write it down as much anymore. But what I would do when I was working on my trading a lot, you know, just trying to get some profitability and something to stick, I would just journal every day. So the no trade days I journal too, and I say, hey, you know what? Today price just moved up the whole time, and when I did get a closure, it was in the opposite direction of the higher time frame, so I stayed out. Or, you know, I just mentioned why I stayed out of anything, so that way I was on top of it, you know, knowing what I was doing during that session. I almost made it as if I had to give that piece of paper to the boss, you know what I mean? So it's like, hey, I took a trade here, this was the trade I took, I got in here, I got out there, it was a breakout, it was with the higher time frame. This is my reason for getting in. This is my reason for taking profits and going break even. And I made it as if I was going to share it with someone, like as if I was going to take it to the boss's office and say, here's my daily report card, boss. And for a while, in the elite program, I would have the elite guys do a daily report card. So they would send in their, and then it would be like a weekly report card and a daily. So they kept the daily, and then they sent me the weekly. Right, so I can observe and see how they were doing, what issues they were running into, what strengths that they had, where their weaknesses were, and I'd be able to start coaching them that way. So I think it's a really good idea. I mean, I coached myself in a way, right? So you can kind of play around with it with yourself as well, and just say, hey, you know what? Why did I get in? Was that valid? Did that line up with what I'm supposed to be doing? Okay, yes, great day. Hey, was it a win or a loss? Oh, it was a loss? Okay, great loss. I can move on to the next trade. And then, you know, I'd start looking at all my days like that and just make little notes, you know, on what was going on, not only in the markets, but what was going on with me, right? Because as you know, I never, like I wasn't able to have a no trade day. Anyone here not have their first no trade day yet? Anyone? Like, I just wasn't able to do it, man. I felt like, hey, if I got up early, right? If I got on time for the desk, if I was here, I needed to take a trade. And I just eventually I finally realized, you know what? Not every day is a trading day. Not every day is going to be a day where opportunity is going to fall into your lap, and that's okay. It doesn't mean that I wasn't good enough to find a trade. It just meant that there wasn't any trades good enough to find me, right? Because I was the one being disciplined to a system. So that's the mentality shift that took place with me, right? And, you know, I hope and pray that that same mentality shift takes place with you, right? It's like, let the trade sell itself to you versus the other way around, you know? So that protected me, and that got me on a good run. What up, Ayush? How are you, bro? What's good? TradeSet? Yeah, TradeSet's great. We also added a feature to TradeSet now where you can track whether or not you're going with trend or against trend. So that'll be a big one to track in your data. So I highly recommend, you know, whether you're using TradeSet or not, track the, you know, whatever trend you're following. Are you counter trend trading? Are you going with the trend? And, you know, do it like that. Magnus, I think I made you co-host, so if you have to mute in and out, you should be good. See, Melly's birthday too today. Yeah. He shares a birthday with Mavi boy. Who else's birthday is it today? Anyone? Don't be lying. Oh, Michael, let's go. Let's get it. Happy birthday, man. We got some B-days in the chat. Let's go.
Yes, sir. A lot of birthdays.
Yours on the 9th? Okay.
Good day to have a birthday.
Is C. Melly also into dinosaurs? I get him a nice dinosaur. Yeah, I got him something nice. Nice little dinosaur truck. Brand new to trading. This is my second day doing it. Looking to learn. You're probably in the best position out of anyone here then to be hearing my voice right now, where you are in this chat, in this community. Like if you can commit to the learning. So there's two stages. There's going to be the learning stage, right, where you learn, and then there's going to be the earning stage. So most people, believe it or not, they come in like you and they expect to earn. Doesn't that seem silly? The thought of that, doesn't the thought of that just seem silly, right? Coming into the game, one of the hardest games ever to be played, and just try and walk up in here like, you know, you're the boss, right? So a lot of people try and earn in the beginning, but I'm going to encourage you to focus on learning, right? And focus just like you would do anything for 1 year on just learning how to learn the game, how to understand the technicals, how to develop a playbook, develop a mentality around the playbook, and just understand, you know, the setups, right? The patterns that the market brings, right? And if you can do that without really getting too emotional and worrying about all the money in that first year, but more so focused on just being a student and trying to graduate with a quote unquote diploma, so to speak, then in this next year, you can really start to earn yourself some money in year 2. And I fully believe that. If you spend a year with us, learning, dedicated, showing up, again, with no rush to make money, in your second year, I don't see why someone couldn't start getting payouts and making a whole bunch of money for themselves. A lot of times it will happen within the year. But I want to say, hey, give yourself a year. And then that way in year 2 and beyond, you can start making money. What most people do is they try and make money in year 1, they try and make money in year 2, they try and make money in year 3, they try and make money in year 4, and they're always just trying to make money. And therefore they never get it because they never took any time to learn. You know, and then they find us and it's year 5. They go, Nick, and they're just marred with battle scars. It looks like they came back from World War IV. Oh my God, Nick, I've been doing this for 5 years and I know a lot about trading, but I'm really getting serious now, right? And it's like now they want to take the time to learn, and a lot of time that's regretful. You know, you don't want to do that. So my job is here to save you from that process and really get you focused on learning and performing well, so that way you can earn later. Perform well now, earn well later. So if we're talking in farmers terms, right, this is where you're going to plant your seeds, right? And over that year, you're going to wait for that harvest, right? And as that harvest blooms, you'll be able to enjoy the fruit on that tree. But if there's no seeds, right, if you keep digging this up or keep messing up the ground and switching up locations, those seeds are never going to have an opportunity to grow, right? So that way you can produce that fruit. So keep this in mind, gang. Even if you're just, even if you are this guy at 5 years, can you just forget about it all and lock in like it's year 1? If you can do that and you can put that ego aside, you know, not just to the new person, but to the person who's been in here for 5 years too. Like if you just clean the slate and say, hey, you know what? This guy's right. He talks a lot, he yaps all the time, but he's right about this one. I think I'll lean into it, right? Lean into it, gang. Don't be embarrassed about the learning stage and going back and figuring it all out and putting the puzzle together properly. So that way, what did I say? I said you can earn now for the rest of the years, right? How would you like to learn in year 1 and then earn the rest of the years? Because I'll be honest, as the time goes on, the market doesn't do too many different things. We just get better at reading it. But if you can't stick to some type of way of reading it, a certain language, so to speak, right, you'll never be able to catch on. Therefore, you'll never be able to get profitable. So the sooner you can get consistent, the sooner you can start to read, and that read basically never changes year after year after year. The market basically does the same exact things. So that's why now you can level up and get better. So that's what I would say, is focus on performance, focus on learning. And as I draw it out sometimes, right? Let's say this is you and this is the market, right? The market's trying to pick on you right now. But if you stay steady and learn the skill and get better, guess what? The market never gets better. The market never grows. The market just is. We get better. We grow inside the market, right? We grow as individuals. So what happens is all of a sudden now, year 5, right? Who's the boss now, right? This is you and this is the market, because again, the market stays the same. It's us that either grows or doesn't grow. So do you have the ability to participate in this? Now the question is, will you? The question is, will you? So that's what I would say. You're welcome for the warm welcome. Yeah, remember, time is ticking, and every day you're not living your dream is a day that you're not living your dream, that you don't get to live your dream, right? So why keep pushing your own greatness back, right? Why keep pushing your own destiny back? Just because you want to make money today or get greedy, you know what I mean? So as time goes on, it never stops. So the more you hold yourself back from living that dream, the less time you actually have to live it. Crazy, right? I be thinking about that stuff. The more time you spend not living the dream is the less time you get to spend to live it. Okay, we got this range. We got 1 minute for a closure. Price popped up, broke the highs. We broke the lows, so a little bit of a crazy candle here, but luckily we're not in, right? So we don't have to worry about any of that crazy stuff. We've got price surrounded like the bank, right? So we're just now waiting for our opportunity to get ourselves involved here. So either closures above or closures below all look good. You got some volume coming in now at 9:15, plus more volume at 9:30. So we'll see how the candles close, but 9:30 not looking bad here. Maybe a sellery play. Maybe you get this candle to kind of close bearish, and then the next one closes above. I'd be open for that buy right there as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Buy above or sell below. That's basically it. Sellers in, buyers in. We broke all highs, broke all lows.
Yep. I know you used to watch Don and Raja. When do you think it's the best time to turn those off? Never. The only reason I turned them off is because I started my own thing. If I didn't start my own thing, I would be on Raja's stream every day. I'd be macking with them. They'd be like family. Don's stream or Raja's stream or someone's stream. So unless you're trying to go out and do that, I mean, there's no reason to really walk away from people who are good at what they do and good at what you do, right? So you can continue to sharpen each other, to hold each other accountable, to benefit off of each other. There's really no reason to, again, the only reason I walked away necessarily is because I started my own stream. So therefore, I didn't have time to watch their streams anymore. But again, as you know, like naturally I feel called to do this, right? Like I feel like I've been called to, my dream in life was to be free and to impact people all over the world. So those are my two dreams in life, right? To be financially free, and then to have the ability and a skill to teach others, whether it was a skill, a perspective, a philosophy, right? A mindset, something that I can teach to other people to help them improve the quality of their life. So those were my dreams long before I ever even got into trading. So it's no surprise why I shifted into becoming public with my trading and trying to teach people, but not everyone's like that, so not everyone wants to help people and teach people, and they just want to, trade, right? So if I just wanted to trade, I'd still be on Raja's stream to this day. But I wanted to do a little bit more than that, and I wanted to use some of, what I felt like I was called to do, and, kind of branch out and start a stream. But yeah, nothing wrong with just hanging out forever. I still hang out on Raja's stream from time to time when I catch it. Yes, sir. Danny Bands. Let's go. Let's go. But other than that, I'd be literally just immersed in the community, I'd develop friendships in the community and, have a good time. Bum, bum, bum. All right, we see what happens. Watching this day. Yeah, let's go. What up, Jason? Oh, let's go. What's up, Michael? Michael Mack in the house. Welcome, brother. Welcome.
What's up, Michael? Michael in the building.
Welcome, bro. Yeah, we're here to help you guys. You know what I mean? I mean, at the end of the day, like
Absolutely.
Honestly, I really don't need to be here. I could just trade on my own and do my thing. But again, one of my purposes and missions in life is to really devote my time to serving people and helping people. And if I can give you guys things that have helped me on my journey and in my path, then, I love being here and doing this. But anything you guys need, man, you just let us know. We're here to help you. I don't want to bore you guys with my golf stories, but I will. Right? Like if we got none, I'll just talk to you guys about my golf game. But I really want to be here to serve you and see how I can answer any of your questions to help you get further and closer to your dreams and goals. I mean, that's the point of me being here. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, nice little insights, opinions. Yeah, I love that. I love that. And again, the technical thing is one part of trading. So you might have the technicals down and whatnot, but then, at the same time, you can use this community. You can use myself, our ideas, our little opinions on things to shape and mold your mentality when it comes to trading, because we all know that that's the bigger piece, is that mentality. So notice how we don't talk so much technicals as much as we do mentality and thought process, because that's where the real W's are at. So the technicals are pretty simple, it takes a month and you got them, you know what I mean? But now it's trying to figure out you, right, is the big one. So, and again, a lot of people it takes a lifetime to figure out you, so it's a constant and consistent daily job, right? To just kind of get more familiar, get better at being you and better at staying composed and understanding how the game works in this market. Was the other gentleman on stream? It's Magnus. This is the Viking. The London
Hello,
King.
my name is Viking.
He's Viking.
Yes,
He's
sir.
The Viking. Magnus been an elite. So I work with a few people one-on-one. Magnus is one of them, and has been with us since like 2022, 2023. Yeah, 2022. So knows the game really well. We still work one-on-one together in terms of like mentorship and his trading. He coaches traders. He runs the London session. So he's been crushing it, man. He's been crushing it. Big. How you feeling, Magnus? I mean, it's been an epic 2 years for you. So what do you think?
Absolutely, bro. It's been insane. I mean, I can't lie. That kind of changed my life. So I'm so glad I took the leap, took the step there. So yeah, I couldn't even imagine what my life would have been like if I didn't take it. So yeah, I'm glad I did. And TTE forever.
Life can change quickly, when you develop the skills.
It really can.
Composure and mentality to handle those skills.
Yeah, I feel like one thing too, like it's really like when I begin to take more action and actually do something that felt scary. It felt scary to use a lot of money on that mentorship, but then again, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. And then the more I just took action, the luckier I got.
Yeah, man. The more we put in the work, the luckier you got.
Exactly. Like the more you just do, the luckier you get.
Tell us about the Clubhouse and what's included. In the Clubhouse, you got a course, you got webinars, you got 3 live sessions a day. So we go live 3 times a day, New York, Asia, and London. You got a full course that I did that I keep adding videos to every day, and you got probably 120 hours worth of webinar content in there on different topics. Like we did like probably like a 4-hour, or I think it was like a 6-hour technical analysis course where it was just me going through all technicals, and it was a 2-day course that's in there. Plus you have the whole, basically every concept gets broken down. You got trade reviews, monthly trade reviews. We do members trades, like we review member trades as well. One week a month. 1 week a month we have Rafi come in, do a more like a psychology webinar that's really going to help you regulate your system and keep your emotions in check. I'll come in, I'll do a monthly review as well, go over all the trades taken in the month. And then what I like to do is try and find just a topic that, you know, the team might need to know about or hear about, and try and just coach people up on that, and get ready for like another big week. So yeah, there's hundreds of hours of content in there, plus live streams every day and all that good stuff.
Yeah, such a good preparation for the new week coming up too. Every single time we got a Saturday webinar.
Yeah. How did you know when the right time was to start your own stream? How did I get people to join? I just provided value. You know what I mean? I was already a good trader at that point, so I came here with a genuine heart, not looking to really do anything right outside of share my trading system and maybe share my philosophies on life to help other people. And naturally it just went from 6 people to 12 people to 20 people to 30 people to 80 people to 100 people to 150 to 250 to 350 to 700 to 900 to 1500. It's like just started going like crazy. So I provided a ton of free value on the front end. And then I actually went through a little bit of a losing streak, and I seen a lot of people that came here basically to use me, right, to make money and take my my teachings and whatnot, which is fine. But the moment I had a little losing streak, they all kind of kicked me in a way while I was down. And I'm thinking, man, these are guys that I pour into every single day, So at that point, I said, you know what, I'm not doing this anymore, and I was about to quit YouTube. I was about to get off. I'm like, why am I doing this when I could just make my little $12,000, $15,000, $18,000 a month trading and just, enjoy my life? But there was a bigger calling. But you know what I did? It helped me come up with a good business idea. And I said, if people really value what I have to offer, they'll pay for it. They won't have a problem. And then that started to that helped me create, one of my best businesses to this day, which was the Clubhouse, right? So I said, you know what? My value's there. I know what I bring to the table. I know how I can help them not only in their trading, but in their life. And if they value it enough, they'll be willing to pay a little bit every month for my time. So I give them my skill. I give them my philosophies. They pay me a little bit of money, and it's a win-win situation. So that all happened just due to people, a little bit of ungratefulness, a little bit of people getting ungrateful and me saying, you know what? Why am I pouring everything into these people when they're going to be ungrateful about it? But at the same time, there was still so many others, right, that were grateful. So I wanted to leave that opportunity there. But at the same time, I also needed to get what I was worth. Yeah. So that's basically when I thought, hey, you know what? Let me start looking into maybe starting the Clubhouse, right, and impacting people at a deeper level, creating a course in there, creating multiple live streams, tons of content. And that's what I'm focused on now, is continuing to up myself as a trader and then putting together the best educational platform that traders can kind of walk into. Yeah. Every time I go on a win streak, I overtrade and lose parts of it. Any advice? Yeah, just when you go on a win streak, just stick to what you already were doing, which was probably 1 or 2 trades a day. A lot of times success could be the leading factor to failure. Believe it or not, because some people they get too confident, and that happened to me a lot too. But I realized, like, when I was over trading, I wasn't really taking trades that were a part of the system. So I'm like, what am I doing? Like, why don't I just stick to the system trades? So I would just, again, get back on that system, right? What got you the win streak? Stay low key right there. But the one thing that I would also say to myself is, I just followed the playbook. The playbook got me the win. So I shouldn't feel so special about that, right? Or let's say like the playbook got me the loss, so I shouldn't feel bad about that. I shouldn't feel like I'm a loser because it was the probability of the playbook that got the result. So moving forward with that thought, anytime I went on like a 8, 10, 11 trade win streak, I didn't get overhyped because I realized I didn't do anything. It was the playbook that did it. And then every time I lost a trade or two, I didn't feel like a loser and like I was doing something wrong because I realized, hey, the playbook did that. You know, that was the probability of the playbook on that trade. So I was able to stay very even keel, very, you know, just emotionally stable during the ups and the downs. And I still do that to this day. You just stay very, very composed. You know what I mean? Like, you really have to do a good job at getting yourself out of the equation and just sticking to playbook setups and the market in front of you, and try not to get in between it, right? Because usually we bring our emotions into the trade or into the next trade with us. So try and get rid of all emotions and just become the operator of the system, right? Just the operator. That's all you are. So you got to flip that switch when you walk into the office and say, hey, I am no longer Smoky Trade 6. I am an 8-figure trader, and I make 8-figure trading decisions once that door closes. And then once the door opens again, you can go outside and be a dad and a friend and Smoky Trade 6 and, you know, do all the fun stuff. But while you're in the office, you have to get yourself out of the way and stick to that system. Let's see. I think yes, exactly. Oh, you like hearing about my golf game? All right. Well, I'm not playing today because it's Maverick's birthday. But tomorrow I'll probably play.
I can get this closer here. 1 minute.
1 minute here. 1 minute.
1 minute, bro. Looking good for 9:30 though, if you can.
I know. We'll see. Really need that closure
Yep.
here.
Absolutely need that closure.
Yeah. Smooth operator. That's it, man. You're the operator. That's all you are. Get out the way.
Nah, facts though. Get out the way.
Yeah. The hardest part of trading when you really need the money yeah, dude. Again, that's why most people fail. Like, I feel you. I feel that statement. I feel it. I don't just understand it. I feel it. And I get it, man. And that's why, you know, people struggle. And that's why very, very few make it, because it's extremely difficult when you really need the money, right? But you cannot force it in this game, right? You just cannot. And you can't force the win. You can't force the process, right? Because we all know you can win but still lose, right? You can win but not win consistently, and you're just still losing in a way. And it was one of the most difficult things I had to do in my life. Yeah, one of the most difficult things. It's tough, you know, when you don't have that money. So, and then all of us are in different situations. Some of us have no money with kids and a family and a mortgage. Some of us have no money, but we're just young, single, and home with our parents. Some of us have no money, but we're in debt. We're working 2 jobs. You don't have money to trade. You don't have time to trade. Like, I get it. And I pray that you're met in that season with downloads that help you, you know, continue to level up and, you know, stay patient in your process. But it's definitely one of the hardest parts of trading. And it's definitely one that you're going to have to get over and, you know, kind of conquer in a way. All right, nothing here on the closure.
Gotta stay so detached, man.
Yep. Hey, the best part about it is that God doesn't call the equipped, though. He equips the called. So if you're called and you got your name on it, brother, you'll have everything that you need to get it done. You just got to stay focused, keep planting the right seeds, keep taking the right actions, and just like it happened for me, it'll happen for you. You know, just like it happened for a bunch of guys here, it'll happen for you as well. You just got to really stay steadfast and stick the course and You know, just get it done. Don't waste too much time, brother. Don't waste too much time. Yeah, that's true. African Voice Official in the house. Yo, thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, Maverick's birthday. We got some other birthdays in here. Get your butt out of the way, dude. The trading system's like, dude, get out of my way. Just let me work. Like, that's what I felt like the playbook was saying to me after some time of just literally knocking my head on the wall. The playbook's like, dude, can you just get out of the way so I can work? Yes, sir. No problem. No problem.
Don't tell me one more time.
You ain't got to tell me again. You know what? I'm listening.
Yeah,
Sellers definitely activated early here. No
Absolutely.
doubt about it.
Bro, it's getting lethal with these ranges these last 2 days.
I know.
Wow.
Is 1 year a long time to commit? I don't know. You tell me. Everyone's different. Everyone's different, but you know, if you tell me, hey, Nick, I mean, I dedicated 10 years, more like 12. If you told me, hey, Nick, if you dedicate your 20s, right, to the work, that would be 10 years. So that way, when you're 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 100s, 110, you get the point. I probably live to at least 120-ish, but would you be willing to if someone asked me, would you be willing to sacrifice this 10 years and commit to be a free man the rest of your time? Would you do it? Sign me up, right? Sign me up. So that's what I was told, right? Deep down in my spirit in my early 20s, that if you can commit here, all your friends are out partying, they're all out hanging out, they're all buying houses, they're all getting these expensive weddings, they're all buying these new things, right? But if you can stay low key, stay down, don't participate in much of that stuff, but put your head down and just work, right? And get good at whatever skill sets that are going to help you develop that freedom, then you'll be free for the rest of your life. So when I was in my 20s, right, I would sit there and put myself in a situation where I was 70, and I would say, man, was it worth it? Was that 10 years right there worth it to have all these years of freedom with my wife and with my kids and all that stuff? So for me, it was worth it. Will it be worth it for you? I don't know. But I committed early on that I'd make it worth it, and I'd make it work regardless of what happened, and I'd stay steadfast. I might have to change the vehicle, I might have to change the skill, but I'm not going to change the dream, you know. And I find that a lot of people, you know, they lower their dream to match their income, but I decided to raise my income to match my dream, right? I wasn't going to settle, and neither should you, by the way. Yeah, imagine college. College, you got to do what, 4 years? 4 years of college. And the home said we go through kindergarten, elementary school, middle school, high school, then college just to get a job. 15 years of life plus loans and debt versus 1 to 2 years of, you know, to buy your life back in a way.
My
Absolutely.
goodness.
Yeah, man. So those are the things that came across my mind when I was a 24-year-old kid, and I was thinking, man, is this worth it? These times are really tough. You know, should I just get the salesman job at Ben's or what? You know, and I would think, nah, you got to stay steadfast. Now, I wasn't willing, like I said, to shrink my dream to match my income, like mostly everyone around me was. When the going got tough and when things started to get hard, they just say, you know what? Maybe we don't need a Porsche GT3 RS. And you know what? Maybe it's okay if my wife does work a job. And you know what? Maybe it's okay if my kids just, you know, get put into the government system and go through the day. I was like, wait, hold on. I thought we had goals of being free. Well, you know, no, I don't know. Tell me. oh, yeah, and they never got none. Yeah, it's been 2 years. So what? Who cares? 2 years we're gonna go by anyway. Look how much more skilled we are, right? And they just got excuses and excuses, right? So they lower their dream to match their income, and they say, you know what? I think, a normal life will be fine, right? But that's not what we both talked about years ago when we had that young ambition, that light shining in us, right? But then the world kind of dampers you down and spits adversity at you, and it's up to you to understand that those adversities are lessons and blessings and seeds of opportunity, right? Seeds of equal or greater benefit towards your future. So that's the way I chose to perceive it. So I said, you know what? They can all shrink their dream to match their income, but not me. I'm going to stay broke right now, and I'm going to keep my dream as big as I can see it. And I will match my income to get there. It might take 1 year, it might take 5 years, it might take 10 years. Heck, it might never happen, but I'll die trying to do this, and that was my mentality all the way through. So it's no surprise I am where I am today. 9:30. Yo, that's good. Remember, don't let anyone steal your dream, gang. Right? Sometimes the closest people to you will steal that, like friends that you came up with the dream with. They say, man, we were thinking crazy back then. It's like, who cares? We are crazy, right? We are crazy. Like, a lot of people will just literally let people steal their dream. But not me and not you. All right, anyways, we got to wait for this closure. We're moving up, we're moving down. We broke highs, we broke lows. We're all over the place here at 9:30.
Getting deadly. Are you interested in closure below the 15?
Yeah.
After breaking those highs now?
Oh, yeah. I'm interested.
Sir.
I don't care what you do. You're not going to steal my dream. It's that simple. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you're my mom, my wife, my kids. No one. Magnus, you guys, no one will steal my dream, and I'm willing to fight for it. Are you willing to fight for your dream? Most people... Someone's outside, I go, yo. Someone's touching your car, man. They're messing with your car. You grab your gun, you go run out there. You're willing to do life in prison to kill this guy for messing with your car. Yet your cousin comes over and starts messing with your dream, starts trying to steal your dream, and you don't do anything about it. You just you put your head down and kind of like, shamelessly agree with him. Like, nah, don't do that, Stand up for your dream. You got a backbone, right? Stand up for what you believe in and go after it. You only got this one life here, so. Gold testing patience? Bro, I'm trying to distract y'all while gold's doing some wild stuff. I'm trying to keep you out the markets.
You're doing a great job.
Oh, man. You're welcome, trader. Trade with Chris in the house. Let's go. 997. Taking in the gems, baby. Let's go. Where's Johnny Gems, by the way? Is he here?
I think he is, right? Maybe? Yeah, I think he is. Profit, too.
Johnny Gems.
Mr. Gems in the building.
John, am I lying?
Yo,
Stop me
good,
when
man?
I lie. What's that one guy's thing? He's like, oh, man. What up, brother?
Nah, man, this man is telling you all the truth, man. Just apply the wisdom. This is the guy to follow right here. The guy I learned from, and my life would be completely different without him in there. So, shout out to Nick, man. But what's good? How y'all feeling?
What up?
Same
How you
here.
feeling? What's up, Rafi?
Feeling
Yo,
great. What's up, chat?
good morning. Good morning, winners.
Let's get it.
How we
What's
feeling?
up, John? What's up, Rafi?
It's goody.
How you doing, Magnus? How you doing, Nick? How you
absolutely
doing, Johnny?
incredible.
Clubhouse?
How about you?
doing, family?
What's up,
Man,
chat?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. Blessed to be
Just
back here
amazing.
with you. All of you.
Incredible. Good to hear.
Yeah.
Yo, how's my 7-7 doing today?
Good, bro. He's
you
pumped
pumped
up.
or what?
He's so pumped up.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
man, he's fired up. He's ready to go.
That's
They
what's
can't
up.
wait for me to get done because I told him, yeah, you gotta wait. I got him a gift and stuff. I'm like, yeah, you gotta wait till I'm done. So I gotta teach these kids patience. You know what I mean?
Hey, you gotta train him, man. That's good.
They gotta
Shout
wait
out to
for
my
closures.
Maverick. Happy birthday, Maverick. You the man.
The legend.
Literally a legend, bro. This kid's a stud. A stud. How do you fight desperation? With your thoughts. and your words. You switch up your thoughts and you say, I really need to do this. Say, man, it feels good to have it. Even when you don't have it, you got to understand. You got to be a kid again, right? It's like you got to be like a child, where the child will use the imagination, right? So instead of saying, oh man, I just can't figure out this trading thing, like, man, I'm really getting a good read on this trading thing. I'm really getting a good read. You have to understand the subconscious mind does not know what's real versus what is false, what is reality versus what is not reality. It only gets programmed based off of what you tell it. So I want you to think of the subconscious mind as a garden, and your words and your thoughts are seeds that go into that garden, and whatever you plant, so shall you reap. So if you want to reap new plants, you have to plant new seeds, right? So you have to start planting seeds of I am doing this, right? Whatever follows the term I am, that's where the creation happens. So if I am desperate, or I am still chasing money, or I am still not a good trader, guess what the subconscious will do? It will take that information and say, okay, no problem. We'll continue to make that a reality for you. But if you start saying, hey, I'm understanding this. Hey, I'm getting disciplined to this. Hey, I'm really enjoying the journey here with trading, right? All of a sudden, desperation, all of a sudden the sun starts coming up, right? And the light starts appearing, and the light at the end of the tunnel starts shining in, and there's hope again, and there's a clear vision again, right? And that subconscious mind will go to work for you and start to make that a reality in your life. So how do you fight it? With your thoughts and with your words. And then the other thing I would say is get rid of expectations. Get rid of expectations. You don't need expectations. You know, the only way you get mad or sad or anything like that is if something happened that you didn't expect. So try and get rid of those expectations and just, trick your mind a little bit.
Yeah, bro, like you gotta follow that principle, by Emil Coué. He says it all. I mean, he just started using that subconscious auto suggestion, saying that, in every way, every day, I'm getting better and better.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just basically landing on what you're saying here. Like if you are literally telling yourself, in a way, like if you think about it, we're lying to ourselves either way. You lie to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You tell yourself you're a loser. Yeah, you're going to continue to lose. But if you tell yourself you're a winner, you're lying to yourself either way. And that lie sometimes is attached to an image, and that image is attached to an emotion. So whenever you tell yourself, hey, we got closer here in 20 seconds. I'm getting better and better every day because I get to wait and I get to be patient. Even you might not. You lie to yourself and then it happens.
Exactly. All right, let's see if we can lock it in here. So possible buy stops. If we can get a nice lower wick, the break of the highs, this will be clean, man. You're going to break the 4-hour high again, re-break that daily high. That daily can go for a ride. 1 hour looks good. 30 looks good. 15 looks good here. So here comes the closure. Let's see if we can get a nice lower wick, and then I'll have some buy stops.
Where are you going to keep your stops here? Previous,
stops
down
are
range?
Stops are going to be looking probably somewhere back towards support down here. If we can get that lower wick to tap in the top of the range, then I'll just keep my stop somewhere below it.
All right, cool.
All right, lower wick. We'll see if we can get it. Man, if this daily wants to turn up right now, my goodness. I mean, we could easily fill that wick, possibly even close above the range here. So all we need is that lower wick. If we can get that lower wick in play, then we're good.
Yeah, we need that lower wick. Especially like 9:45 here.
Subconscious is everything, baby. It is. Just think of the mind, your critical thinking, what you're hearing me with right now. That's like a captain of the ship. And your subconscious mind is the crew down below. That crew does not argue. It does not debate. It only takes orders. So if the captain says, hey, go this way, it'll go that way. If it says go this way, it'll go that way. So your mind is the captain, right? Your conscious mind. And that should send the orders and the signals to the subconscious mind. And you got to understand, the subconscious mind feeds off of repetition and emotion. So you got to do it a lot, and you got to tie some type of emotion to it, like a family member's smile, or the warm hug of your child, or just, let's say you're not with a family, the warm seawater, right? And salt water as it hits your you know what I mean, skin. You really got to tie something to it. So, all right, that'll do it for me. I'm going to have a buy stop here on the break of the 4-hour highs at 41.92. And if we can re-break that high in the second half of the 9 a.m. candle, we should be looking pretty good. Buy stops.
Money, brother.
Finally shook the range up a little bit over here. And maybe we can continue moving up.
You putting stops back at current low?
Yeah, pretty much current low here. Wherever this low is, somewhere down here. Yep.
Yeah, same. Current low looks pretty good too. It's a pretty steep one.
Yeah. That daily though, if that daily wants to go, it should rip. So if the daily breaks the highs here, right, and the daily wants to move up today, you can see something like this today, right, where you kind of get that closure above the zone, right? And now you got tomorrow where we can keep moving bullish, or we just push up there and kind of reject, you know, kind of push up and reject the highs and come back down. There's a good book about that, The Power of the Subconscious Mind. Yes, I'm familiar with it. I've read the book. Great book.
Yeah, phenomenal book.
Love Joseph Murphy. Big book. A lot of words. A lot of words. That's not like an easy read either. You know, there's a lot of terms, a lot of words.
Yeah, you gotta read that book, take notes, marinate, sit on it, and then come back. You can't just move in, bro. Like it's like if you read any of the Joe Dispenza's book, it's same thing, bro. Like those things are so dense, so much to explore and massive, think about. Yeah.
Sure.
They're not a magazine for sure.
One of my mentors sent me this book yesterday in the mail. I think I showed you guys an Asian.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
So I'll probably start reading it next week. It's
what's it called?
The Gap and the Gain: The High Achiever's Guide to Happiness, Confidence, and Success.
Jeez.
So we'll see. Has anyone ever read it? I've never even heard of the book.
Never heard it.
But
never heard about it. No.
It was recommended, so we'll see. I'll probably start reading it like next week. You want me to read it to you?
Just out loud now, please.
Yeah, it's actually looking good.
Funny.
I might see something Oh, listened to it a few days ago. Yeah, good book. Good book. Putting tape on your P&L. Yeah, that's fine. I think you can change it to pips or ticks as well. I don't know what platform you're using, but if you don't want to look at the P&L, which I understand, I don't like looking at the P&L too much either.
The top step, you can like put it off on like so it can show in the settings too.
Ticks or whatever.
Yeah, like how to go in privacy and then turn on streamer mode.
Bro, I got like this feather stuck in my sock.
Oh, man, that's funny.
You know how the couch in the garage got all them feathers on it?
Yeah.
The pillow. I hate the damn pillows, bro. I'm tossing them. Those are not coming with me.
Pillows.
Damn, Goldie.
Goldie.
Well, that, honestly, we'll see. That 4 hour though.
Curtis in the house. Great to see you, brother. Great to see you, man. Let's go. Good to see you here, bro. New York session.
We lit. We here. What's up, Curtis?
Isn't envisioning having it and believing you will have it, expecting it? No. You don't believe that you will have it. You believe that you have it. So there's no expecting of anything, right? So if it's like, hey, I'm an 8-figure trader, I'm going to react to a win and a loss as an 8-figure trader would. Not, believing that, one day I will act like an 8-figure trader. I'll handle my win or loss. I already am. So therefore, I'm not even expecting it. I'm already living in it. So it's not easy to do. It's these little compartments in your mind that, you got to learn where the doors are and how to operate them and work them. And yesterday you said the longer you hold out on doing the work towards your dream, the longer you hold your dreams from becoming a reality. Yeah, bro. Good. Game time, brother. Game time. Sometimes you're going to hear those little things that resonate with you. Like sometimes you could be here and you could have even made thousands and thousands of dollars trading with us. And then one little nugget just gets dropped and it changes everything for you. It becomes your aha moment. Like that happened to me many times. Like I would look around the room after like Mr. V would say something from stage or one of the guys. And I'd look around and I'd say, yo, like, am I the only one that just heard that? Like, that was insane. Like, it was like an aha moment. And I look around, I'm like, no one else was, like, even looking like they were paying attention to that. Like, as if that didn't even stand out to them. But, sometimes we take a little crumb and we can turn that into a feast. And that's, something that I would say you're doing there. Big dubs, Nahomes. Big dubs.
Nahome dropping the gems. Let's get it. That knowledge. That knowledge, that mind has been filled with knowledge since we met my guy. Let's get it.
All right, this could be a fake out. This could very well be a fake out here. We'll see.
It could honestly be. That 30 or 4 hour closing here too.
I'm still open for the sells regardless too. So
same. Yo, breakout below will be money. Look at that 30. Sheesh.
Yep. Sellers
I'm liking
are
the 30 outlook a lot.
Yeah, sellers were already activated earlier. Buyers probably activated here, and not us because we still have the buy stop. But yeah, if we start breaking the lows, we'll see.
Damn,
5 minutes here, bro. Until 15 closure.
How did the Nasdaq do? Holy moly!
Yeah, John, I saw that too.
Wow.
4 hour coming in.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. All right, I'm gonna delete this for now, and let's wait. You never know. We might not even shake the range. We might just do a fake out and stay in this range here. So, gotta wait.
Then it's pretty simple. Just wait for the breakout.
I mean, we get
everyone stopped out. Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
Bro, if we close below though, wow, that'd be money.
Your subconscious mind is the reservoir. Yes, I love that. So many good.
Also, closing below.
Lessons.
Closing below will be closing below that 4 hour resistance as well.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, there could be a rejection there. Yep. That's what I was thinking from earlier. That's why I was very, very open to the sells earlier. But now that we got the range, right? So I didn't want to take that buy there just because we're at that 4 hour rejection area. But yeah, nice little range now. Closure below looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Not Joe Dispenza. Joe Murphy, yeah. Solid. Learned a lot from that guy. That was a very eye-opening book. That was after I read like What to Say When You Talk to Yourself, and I went to a weekend seminar with Dr. Chad Helmstetter, the guy who wrote that book, and man, that changed my entire life. When he started breaking down how the mind works and how it works as a computer, and it's got a floppy disk, and you can change the disk, and you can rewire, and I mean, I was like, my mind was blown that weekend. And I basically came back home. That That was in a place in Reston, Virginia. You guys ever heard of Reston, Virginia? I remember the chant. It was like a 5-hour ride from New York. The whole chant was like, "We're not resting until we get to Reston." You know, it was just like we just booked it out there for a weekend trip. Me and 3 or 4 of my broke buddies, and we went out there and we started learning about the mind. And I came back never the same again. You know, started really obsessing over the mind and how it worked and how it was programmed and all that stuff. So yeah, Joe Dispenza, man. Your subconscious mind is always listening. Always.
You said the audio you listened to changed your life? That you learned?
The weekend seminar.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What? Like, they went over that, like, teachings?
Specifically, I remember one where he was just had a computer up, like a typewriter, and he was talking about how it related to the mind and whatnot, and how the mind could be programmed like a computer, and you know, all that stuff. So, and how it had original programming, and then all of a sudden that program was corrupted and it got a virus, and then how you could get rid of the virus and rewire the programming. I was like, whoa.
That is some very valuable stuff to learn right there.
Yeah, man. I was probably 22 years old, 23 maybe.
Bro, especially your first time learning that stuff, like that changes everything for you. That changes the whole perspective data set right there.
Yep.
That's so important too, man, because like your perspective, your perception is your reality. You know, the way you perceive things is the way you perceive life and stuff, and how it kind of echoes back. So I think that's like one of the most important things to learn in life, just overall. How to think.
Yeah, for sure.
If you know how to think good, you'll know how to trade good, or you'll be a better trader if you know how to think. So definitely something to
basically
do.
Every thought you repeat, every image you entertain, every belief you accept, it all becomes instruction to that subconscious mind. So, you know, you got to stop like feeding it fear and doubt and lack and, you know, all that type of stuff, and start,
negativity.
You know, feeding it with the identity of the person that you're becoming. Right? Because once the subconscious mind once it accepts it as truth, your actions and your disciplines and your results start to align with it. It's just it's tough to explain. You don't need an explanation. All you got to do is apply. Right? Just apply what we're saying there and watch it work in your favor. Remember, we don't have an education problem. We have an application problem these days. So there's so much knowledge out there, just nobody takes the time to apply it. So if you can do it, right, without trying to know every little itty bitty thing about it, right, then, you know, it should work for you. Why do I freeze on A+ setups? I know they're part of my plan. I still hesitate and miss them. Use the 3-second rule. 3, 2, 1, act. Boom. 3, 2, 1, act. Playbook setup. Cross off maybe you have to make boxes every trade you take, right? Just to gain that confidence. So make those boxes, check those boxes, and as they check, get into that trade. There's nothing else you can do. There's no other certainty you'll be able to find. You only get paid by entering trades and entering good ones. So yeah, just understand that. 3, 2, 1, go. Boxes are checked. 3, 2, 1, buy stop. All right. We got ourselves a closure. This is a brand new 4-hour candle too, so don't be too jumpy. We need to see this high break. We need to see a little bit of an attempt to fill that wick up there, and then I really like these sells coming back down. 1 hour looks good, 30 looks good, 15 looks good. 4 hour just needs to pop a little bit here. Yeah, you also probably don't have data collected, brother. So you got to collect data and just trust the data. The reason I'm able to be so, once I see it, I'm in and so confident or whatever, is simply because I trade my data. I don't trade my own emotions, my own confidence, my own whatever. I just trade the data itself. All right, boys. That should be good enough for me.
This looks pretty good.
Phenomenal here. If we re-break that 4-hour low, this should be good to go. So previous candle lows is going to be my entry. So somewhere around like 67. And this should be good. I like this.
What do you think about stops here? You think I'll back in the range?
Stops are going to go, yes, back above the range. Yep. Yeah, just in case the 4 hour needs to play around a little bit. Yeah, we need to leave it a little bit of room. So let's see. Stops. We got no highs over here, do we?
No, nothing.
Yeah, basically back above the range.
That's what I got back in the range.
Partial's gonna be like $120. Full TP about 220. Stops will be like 130. Yeah. Looks good to me. Looks good to me. Let me set this up here. Let me set it up over here.
Looks good.
Yep. Let me explain this trade real quick. So we have one thing I really love too, bro, is these break of the highs here. So we have a 4 hour candle, right? That tap target, right? So we tap target here on that resistance. We started rejecting the highs. We have a new 4 hour candle though that just opened. So the last one really did its job, right? I mean, job well done. Can you give it a round of applause on that last 4 hour candle? We just moved up. We had no lower wick and we just filled the entire range. Then we rejected that range and we consolidated here on the lower time frame for a while. So we were open for both buys and sells on that consolidation, right? 1 hour broke the highs, closed bearish. 30-minute broke the highs, also closed bearish below, and then the 15 gave us the range. It gave us the fake out, and now you got that clean closure below with a lot of clean range coming down here, man. So I like partials roughly around 54, 55-ish, and then full TP around 44, 45. So it looks pretty good. We got about 100 to 200 pips of clean range, and we'll see if we can get a push.
Great.
We'll see if we can get a push. All right, cool. Yeah, 1 hour looks awesome too. I love the break of that high right there. 30-minute good, 15 good. All right, so the only issue here is the 4 hour, but again, 4 hour tap and target. That's probably going to be good enough to get me in this where the probabilities start weighing towards the selling side versus
order filled
buying side here. So all right, so I'm in. We'll see if we can get down into 44 here. TP1 will be sitting right here at 54, 55 buy limits.
Yeah, I like that previous range there.
All right, let's see if we can get down there. Just another trade, baby. Another execution, another trade, another playbooks.
Another trade. Another trade with a random outcome.
Yep, the only issue with this is going to be that 4 hour, but again, banking that we're tapping target and whatnot, I think this is a clean move.
Yeah, absolutely.
Me too, man. Clean range to the left looks good. History repeats itself.
Yeah, it looks real good.
Some of you can. Hey, yo, Green. Hey, yo, Green. Any place I can go will build, explain the journal. Yeah, I actually just made a video. I'm just finishing getting the video edited, and then I'll drop it on YouTube. It's going to be a video mainly about TradeSet and the new journal, how to use it, how I like to use it, the little features that it has, and all that good stuff. So we'll probably drop it today. I think I'm just waiting for it to be finished. Yeah, just to edit. Let's see. Another trade. Yep.
Taking care of business.
What? Where did that go? Something about the work like a monk. What are your thoughts on work like a monk? I liked it. I like the part most, the idea of the daily ritual. Like, I mean, it has a lot to do with trading as well. Your morning routine, your pre-market prep, like your journaling, your gym sesh, right? Just like everything, like kind of like keeping it routine. So I like that. You know, those are all things that kind of build up an identity. So I really like that part. Be calm, baby. Be calm. Be clear. Be present. Monk mode.
Monk mode, bro.
Monk mode.
Love that.
Only one trade out of thousands. Yep. Out of your whole entire career. That's true. Let's see. Can we get one for Maverick's birthday?
Let's do it.
Let's see. Detached size. There you go. Green's coming in to help you guys here today.
Yes, sir.
Green
Your
ready.
emotions.
Green.
Detached size, discipline trader.
Let's get it, Green. Green's the man.
Dun 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 dun.
All right.
Stops. Yeah, back
Job's
up the
done.
range up. Yep.
Job is done. Let's get it.
Let it go. TTE therapist. See if we could break the lows and get a little move on here.
Get a little push.
Gotta let it play out.
Absolutely, bro.
Patience.
This range is clean.
Patience to enter a trade, patience to exit a trade.
Love that. It's funny. We'll stay in drawdown for 2 hours. Once one see like a bit of green, they'll close out instant.
Right. Funny.
Nah, absolutely, bro. You're right. We gotta stay patient both in the green and the red.
That's her down.
Oh, how was London this morning?
It was great, bro. We actually ranged mostly all session, but then post London we almost got a move, but yeah, it wasn't really there. So mostly range though, but a very good session.
London
Nice.
open range. Yep.
Yeah.
Would have been nice to see some more volume though.
Yeah, bro. Not much to do there really.
Yeah, right.
I gotta get my vlog, my clip for the vlog. All right, we'll see what we can do. We got a couple minutes for the 15 closure, so we'll see how that candle closes. 5 minutes, I think. Yeah. See what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, brother. Early stages. Early stages of the game, very hard, very difficult. Remember, trading is a lot different than what you're used to doing in life, right? Totally different. A lot of things that create success in trading don't necessarily create success in the real world out there. So it's a bit of an adjustment, man. It really is, and that's why I say that first year, like if you could just focus on making that adjustment versus making that money, you will make money right after the adjustment's been made. The problem is people take 4, 5, 6 years to make the adjustment. Some people never make it, right? Some people take 10 years to make that adjustment. The quicker you can make it, I mean, the quicker you can start to, in a way, find your groove and find your rhythm.
Yeah, bro.
Remember, one step back doesn't mean that you're failing, right? I love that term. Like, I realized that my steps back were just a part of the dance, right? To find the rhythm in the whole scheme of things. So don't worry about little step backs and things like that. It's okay. It's a-okay. It's proof that you're doing something. Yeah.
Growing pains.
Remember, the guy
Yeah, man, you
working
gotta
a
embrace the
9-to-5
process.
job doesn't really see that many setbacks. Everything's just easy peasy, normal, handed out for him, right? So it's the guy that attempts, that tries, that's gonna fall on his face here and there, but that's typically gonna be the champion. Stops are back above the range for me. Back above like 77, back in that range. Oh, Raja bought a house? Nice. He did bought houses, huh? Thought he had a few. He had that one in Canada for a while.
Man, I get tired, man.
I was just about to say it, bro.
I know, right?
Man, make that up, bro.
While we're in the trade show.
Take your time.
This is like old school times.
Damn.
Remember that, Nick? Like we were like this, like guitar playing, we're on a trade or about to get in.
Guitar just booming.
Good times. Good times. Good
Damn,
times.
the guitar's hitting.
Could the sell supposed to be at the second range? Well, not in this case, right? Where you have a 4-hour tap and target, you have a 1-hour resistance, you have a 30-minute closing below the range, you have a 15-minute breakout. So this I like this. You know, again, if the 4-hour target was way up here, you know, then I wouldn't be trying to take a buy here. But because we're kind of rejecting, take a sell. Because we're rejecting out of this area, you know, that's what kind of leaves me open to taking these sells. Is that maybe we're done moving down or moving up at the moment and need to pull back, right? And kind of move back down. Especially on the 1-hour chart, a nice little pullback would be healthy for this time frame too. So, yeah. But like I said, our biggest issue in this trade is the 4-hour. So we already knew that coming in, and you know, we know what the risk is ahead of us.
All's risky.
It's all risky.
It's all risky.
The probability.
Yep. I'll take this move any day.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Same. That's how you know it's a good trade too.
Life is risky.
It's all risky.
Give me a second. One second.
You gotta take the risk.
Be right back strat. That's my favorite. That's when you already know.
Same,
You're
bro.
press
You
a
just-
button.
Yeah, I think that's
Watch
what
this
we
thing
need here.
dump.
Yeah, we
I
need
don't know how he does it though, but every
He's
time
out.
it like pushes.
I know. The BRBs are an effect here.
Bro, honestly, he might be out there calling or something. I don't know.
Yo,
Watch this thing
We got
push last
about-
minute.
we got about 40 minutes here, 40 seconds here, so last minute push would be great. And
Bro,
as long-
look at that.
as long- Yep. BRBs are an effect. As long as we close strong bearish, it's looking beautiful. Continue with that.
Absolutely.
We
Yeah,
can
I'm keeping
easily
this.
we could just make lower lows and lower highs on the way down and fill the
We
clean.
could make the low wick for the last 4 hour, honestly.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, brother, we'll see. Looks good though. No bottom wick, I'm out though.
We'll manifest a bottom wick here.
We
We'll
need
get
a
it.
bottom wick.
All right, beautiful.
Hey,
Looks good. Looks real
dump
good actually.
it.
Good thing we got it.
Dump it. Anyone seen that? That guy like dump it.
Dump it. Dump it up.
Yeah, looks good. Looking at 55 there. Looking hot.
55, me too. Yeah, I like 55. Maybe even
Yep.
slightly
Yeah, right.
above. You see the lows over here? More like 50, 56.8 is not bad either. It's a couple
Mine's
pips
lit.
above.
Mine's sitting right at 56.9.
Yeah, same. 56.8. Looks good.
What is 0.8? One tick lower?
Yeah. One tick.
Yeah.
One ticky. Ticky tacky. You heard Trump? He's like, you guys heard of TikTok? Guess who's the largest guy on TikTok? Me. He said, I'm the biggest. I'm the largest. He goes, you know Taylor Swift? She's number 5.
He's low-key right.
I'm like, this guy's hilarious.
Bro, do you see the one he talking about? I didn't know what a red car was. Didn't make much mint of it.
I didn't see that one.
I didn't see that.
Then
one
people
either.
tell me that he
Funny,
can't
man.
play. Can't play tomorrow. I had to call.
Oh, no way.
Bro,
You call like FIFA or something. I didn't know, but yeah, that was funny.
that's
Hilarious.
hilarious.
That's hilarious. That guy's hysterical, dude. Hysterical. Who won last night? USA or they get spanked? I remember chat saying it was like 4-1, right? USA. 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 What was the final?
3-1 or something? 4-1. Yeah, 4-1. Yeah.
Yeesh. Got spanked.
So what does that mean? Are they out?
Spanked.
Yeah, they're out now.
Oh, they're out. Okay.
Oh, come on.
They got smacked.
Smacked.
Unless Trump's Mexico. We need to redo the game.
You know what? We're gonna redo that one.
Oh man, that's.
Redo the game.
All right, let me grab this water. I was just coming back in case that 15 closing over.
That's funny.
Yeah, just go back in there.
Yeah, something good here is we still don't have our bottleneck yet. You know.
Yeah, I love that too. I just saw that, bro.
I'm glad we are pushing up first, honestly.
No way, really?
Or how we need that wick. My stops are at 78.2.
Nice.
NK Capital, yes sir, brother.
Yeah, but around that range. I like that.
Where's Nick stops?
I don't know.
180.3. Go. That box is meant for a drawdown.
Exactly, bro. Like,
Stop loss box is meant for drawdown. Really, we can't do anything until a candle closes.
literally, you can't do a thing. So you just, I mean, you might as well just go away or something.
Yeah,
Like Nick.
exactly. It's TP stop loss or candle closure here. Yeah,
Yep.
Dominic, it definitely can be, man. Drawdown can definitely be good for the soul, especially if, you use it to practice the right habits, like practicing composure here during this trade. It's not going to be the first time we'll be in drawdown. I mean, this won't be the last time we'll be in drawdown. So we may as well be good at staying composed in drawdown. And no better time to work on that than right here, right now, in the live moment.
Absolutely not. I mean, this one.
I think, oh, sorry.
Nah, you go.
Like I was saying, if this breakout below, with the clean range to the left, we could see maybe a little downtrend form, lower lows, lower highs here. So this could be a lower high to make a lower low on this candle.
100%, bro. 100%. We still in the upper wicks, right? It's not just gonna move straight down for us.
Yeah, right.
I mean, we see this year a lot too, right? So.
Right. The candle's gonna take its time, open up. Facts.
Exactly.
And guess what? We could also lose. We're going against the 4 hour too, So
damn, bro, why would you say that?
Consider it a loss.
I mean,
bro, I just lost this trade here. I just hit stop loss.
The 4 hour is half target though, so I mean,
no,
you're technically.
Remember, no expectations.
Exactly.
I just lost this trade, boys and girls.
Is that bad? No, not that bad.
Lose, it's not
It felt pretty good actually. I'm good.
If we lose, we're just on the wrong side of probability.
And that's all good. Yeah.
What was I gonna do? Wait. Let's see. I'm not.
Nothing can stop
a trend. Okay. Yeah. No worries. No worries. Lose what? Yeah. Lose what? Oh, there's so many losses lately on this strategy? Is there?
I mean, not really. But
30 out of 100.
I think you just might be a little emotions are running a little high. It's all good. We'll be okay in this trade, gang. We'll be okay. Let me check that though. You might be right.
So many losses on this playbook, and then we win the trade right after.
If you got a detached size on, you're a probability minded individual, you are big chilling right now. But if you're over risking, got the rent on the trade, and
have your cat and your dog in it,
you got your cat on the trade,
Dogs
you
on the
are
line.
You are a big quaking, not big chilling.
I guess we had a few losses, right? Yesterday, one last week, two the week before. But I mean, I wouldn't say that. I think there's been a lot more winners. I mean, look at all the W's, you know. So
True.
I think it's just some, you know, you get emotions in the moment and stuff like that, and it's fine. You know what I mean? It's all good. It's all good. It's probability, gang. This looks like 70-30 to me, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, right there.
70-30
Yeah.
right here.
If not more.
Yeah. So I don't
Like
know.
80.
I don't see it. I'm not sure. I don't see it. Maybe the trades that you're taking, but I can help you. And I'll look into the trades a little bit. If you send them in, but you gotta send them in. Your cat and dog. I think that there was just a loss yesterday, so you're a little, you know, just a little emotional still, just kind of like, oh man.
Yeah, on top of that.
Sucks to lose,
Yeah, man.
which it does. What are you gonna do?
We just were on a little tiny losing streak, but you know what that means, right? A winning streak's right around the corner.
Yeah.
A hot streak, bro.
Yep.
I mean, losses are part of the business. So as long as you take good trades, it's just part of the business. It's not failure or adversity. It's not anything like that. It's just straight up business, taking losses too.
True.
And I love to look at it as the business, like, yo, we either collect profits here or we pay our expenses. That's it.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, that's.
Yeah. Will I ever try to increase my win rate? Every day. Every day I work towards getting better and better. But win rate's pretty good. Win rate's pretty solid for the most part. I mean, I'm happy with my trading. You know, of course I look to get better every day, but I'm pretty happy with my overall results, trading results. 73% win rate over the last like couple of years, so I like that.
Lovely.
All right, Goldie, can we break the lows? Can we break the lows?
Yeah.
Maybe last 5-minute push down.
Sorry, Mom. Cat's gone. I needed more liquidity here.
Meow.
Funny, man. Bring the cats in.
Who let the dogs out?
Who?
What's my biggest fear in trading right now? Not to hit 100K this month. What would I do? I don't have fears in trading, man. I don't really bring too much emotion to the game.
No expectations.
That's right.
No.
I'm not even here right now. You're looking at the you're looking at the executor.
Big illusion.
You're looking at the executor. Nick Stewart? Oh, he's not here. He left.
Yo, Mag, this was funny.
No volume in New York. I know, last few days, right? All right, let's see if we can break the low. Get a move on, like U-Haul. Let's see.
Annie, we did make a low, so that's good. Yes, sir, Austin. You know what? The playbook's our boss. That's all. So we gotta listen to the playbook. That's it. If
I got
the
one
boss
in life, and it's the playbook.
Yep.
That's the only person I answer to.
That's the
Actually,
only
that's not
one.
a person. It's the only thing I answer to.
It's a delusion.
Absolutely not.
Nick went golfing. Nick's out golfing right now, guys.
Bro, honestly, at least my boss isn't a book. It's at least my boss isn't a person. It's a book.
It's a playbook, yeah.
The playbook.
Playbook. Oh, love that. Mm-hmm.
You like 59,
Same.
J Coop? Yeah, not bad. 59's good too. Yep. I think we could tap. I think if we're ready to push, you know, we could definitely push into this zone here.
Trades
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. John, what are you looking at for targets here?
4156.9 is my TP.
Same. Right around there.
Yep.
Looks good. At least partials, TP, stuff like that too.
Yep.
TP1 or whatever we want to call it.
Sir.
TP1.
Should push. See this 30 closure here? 15 celery.
We got 3 minutes left on this candle here, so we'll see how we do.
15 celery coming up here. Looks like. Maybe. I push with no upper wick, to be honest.
Take that.
You got the AI image of me? Just chilling.
Free there.
Get a little golf. I was putting this morning, but I won't play. I won't play a round today. I'll play tomorrow. I play mañana. Bum, bum. I gotta get ready. I gotta get ready for the New York golf.
Yes, you do.
We got a little different terrain.
A little different environment here. Different field.
How's the weather?
It's good. It was rain. We just had a heat wave the last week. It was rainy yesterday. It's a little rainy today, but after that, should be like mid-70s rest of the week. So
Okay,
perfect.
nice. That's beautiful.
Yeah. Besides these 2 rainy days would be great.
Leo. That's funny.
Closure's coming up here.
15 celery, possibly, maybe.
Yes, sir. Any way you'd manage Nick, or you just, letting it rock?
Yeah, probably not yet. Especially if that 15
All
goes
right.
nicely.
I'm with that. Oh, we're still below range and everything looks good, so yeah.
Yep. Still below the range, man.
Yes, man.
Just breathe air and drink water.
I bet that's what I'll do.
That's the game plan. That's the next step.
I really would love this bullish candle though to close with a rejection wick on it.
What, on the 15?
Yeah.
Same. That'd be
Oh,
awesome.
with a top wick.
Yeah, like a long top wick.
Yeah, like a steep one. Nice rejection. If it can close with us like slightly in profit, that'd be awesome. Like right around that level.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree. A good wig on that.
Bum, can we expect a runner going against the 4 hour? I mean, the idea that the 4 hour is in a target makes that a little bit more doable. But at the same time, I would still, take my profits right around 55 there. And then, go break even and all that. All right, we'll see what happens. Not the greatest 30 closure. Although we closed bearish, we didn't close the greatest here. So I think if we can start moving down, right, re-break the low, we can start to maybe move stops to current candle high and then see if we can get our partial TP out of this. But everything's still pointing down here, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, technically looks great though.
Yeah, 1 hour still looks good to keep moving, so. Yes, I think break even would be pretty good at, once we fill the wick, or at least the current candle stops. And then if it can make that last push down into profits, that would be, that'd be cool too. Boom, boom, boom. But 1 hour still looks good to, keep the move going. Or you can get out right here, right around B, right around break even. We can do a little expertise managing here.
Right.
Expertise. What do you say, John?
That's what I did.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, John's out at break even. I'm gonna hang tight a little longer. I think once we break the lows, I'll go break even. If we break the lows, I'll go BE. How long has Magnus been trading with me? Magnus been trading with me since 2023, right? Or 2022.
Yeah, 2022-ish, yeah.
And then
so we're doing one-on-one calls for like every single week for like 1.5 years straight.
Yeah, man. All right, can we get down and break the low? Oh, would you look at that? Just look at it. Not even the wife, just the playbook. That's all right.
Not even the wife. Man said not even the wife.
Hey, don't be... The stream is on right now in the living room, so...
I didn't say that, Anna.
No, that was AI, Nick.
That was AI. AI Magnus, AI Nick, AI John. AI... Oh, man.
Just AI the whole stream today. Where'd my Clubhouse chat go? There it is. Just look at it. Just look at it. Yeah, just look at it.
Well, the boys, I gotta dip now. I gotta go.
All
Yeah,
right,
I'm out.
later.
I'm out.
Good day, brother.
Here. Hope you win.
easy.
But yeah.
Have a good
I'll
day.
see y'all.
See you later.
All right,
Sounds
bro.
good,
Have a
my guy.
great day.
Have an incredible day,
Enjoy.
everyone. Yes, sir. See you, Nick, Rafi, John.
Peace, brother.
See you, bro. Good
See you,
to see
man.
you. Have a good day.
Peace.
That was
Peace,
abrupt.
peace.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that was unexpected.
That was the Viking way.
So,
Just nice and
Johnny,
abrupt.
what are you doing today?
Yeah.
So, Johnny,
Yeah,
what are you
right.
doing today?
Today, no plans really yet.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man.
No plans.
We'll see.
No plans.
We'll see, I guess.
All right, can we break the lows here? We'll see. We'll see. Down, but now I'm up. Some of you guys are out at break even. All right, cool. I think I'm just about ready to go break even. Yes, I'm gonna go break even now, just in case we don't break the low. Then we reject back out of there. There goes the break of the low. Okay, great. Perfect.
There you go. You should push now.
All right, let's see if we can get a push into partials there.
Goldie wants to be weird.
All right, I'm taking my partials right here, gang.
Order filled.
So partials have been taken. I'm also gonna close partials on my live account as well. Bada bing, bada boom, and that's it. Stops to break even, and we got some birthday pips for Mavi boy. Let's go.
Let's go.
Congrats, everyone.
Happy
W.
birthday, champ. Happy
All right.
birthday.
Lovely move.
Good work.
Lovely move. Awesome. Great job, guys. We should continue moving down now. We'll see, but all in all, good move. Took a little bit of patience there, but we made it happen.
Good work. Good work.
Yeah. If you took the trade, spam a W in the chat for the vlog. Hey. Caught one.
Johnny, you got a BE negative or positive?
It's a little negative.
All right, nice trade, gang. Nice trade. Let's see if we can keep moving. But all in all, great partial TP area, and that'll pretty much cover my expenses here today.
Good work, brother.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Just had to give it some time. All right, we'll see if we keep pushing, but there's almost no top wick on the 30. I think we can still push, but you know that's where I'm taking partials at right there, and that's pretty much my trade. Yeah, nice job, nice job. Let me take a little screenshot. But yo, the trade's been losing lately. So you can't get too emotional, you know. You just gotta step in, take the next best setups. That's all. Okay, cool. All right, let's talk about the trade here. Let's explain it and go through it a little bit so everyone's on the same page. So we had the daily candle, right? So daily was bearish from the beginning. The 4-hour candle had really just moved up like out of nowhere in pre-New York. We pushed up without much of a bottom wick, but we tapped target. You know what I mean? This was pretty much our targeted area on the 4-hour chart. And then from that point, we wanted to see what the 4-hour candle would do, right, in that zone up there. So as we did that, we dropped down to the 1 hour. We see that there's a 1 hour candle that broke the highs and closed right back in the range here. So that 1 hour candle did a little bit of a fake out. As that candle does a fake out, the 30-minute candle breaks the highs, right, closes below, and that's where we decided to get in at 10. I think our trade yesterday was at 10 a.m. as well, and so we decided to, you know, enter in off of this 15-minute breakout. Candle closed below. We had a beautiful fake out here again. You see how the fake outs happen on like all the time frames? So you have 4-hour reject, right, rejection, and then you got 1 hour fake out, 30-minute fake out, right, plus a grab of the highs, and then the 15-minute fake out. And then once you get the 15-minute to also now close below CB, right, that's where we can look to step in there. So once that fake out happened, plus the closure below, that begins to put probabilities in our favor now, right? So we still do technically have a bullish 4-hour candle. That's why we really want to manage here and secure some profits, right? Go break even and do what we need to do and not hold, you know, full for that full length there. But we still should move down if the 4-hour candle wants to reject. But being that we are counter trend trading here, we decided to snag some profits right around what, like 80, 85, 90 pips, and then we'll see if the rest of it wants to run there. So that was pretty much it. Yeah, pretty much it. Anyone have any questions? Anyone have any questions?
Good job.
Pretty simple. Just had to wait it out, and you know, it took a little time there, especially with that bullish candle not closing like the way we wanted. So I understand if anyone got out at break even, but yeah, that's pretty much that. We'll see if we get a runner here. Can we get a runner? Birthday pips. That's all I want. Some B-day pips. 1 hour breakout. It was a 1 hour onion. Yeah, 1 hour break is fake out / onion. 30-minute broke the highs, closed back below. 15-minute was the big, excuse me, the big indicator here. Especially with the fake out. You know, our only risk here was going against the 4 hour, but again, with a big rejection like that, right, and you have a target here, chances are if that 4 hour starts breaking its own low, it's going to start to push down to, you know, retrace. Hi, buddy. What are you doing? You guys out there having fun? Yeah. Yeah? What are you guys doing? You playing with a bunch of stuff? Okay, that's good. Say hi to Uncle John and Rafi.
Happy birthday. Is that Maverick or
Kingston?
King man, my dude.
My guy.
Give me 5, brother. Give me 5. Finally, give me a 5, bro. After so many tries, finally give me one. Well, I can't see him.
Talk in here so they can hear you.
Look at that. Would you look at that?
Such a cutie.
Who was the person who was saying that we got a bunch of losers here?
Yeah, right.
Will you look at that?
I know.
All right, I'm gonna close full right there on my live account. So I'm I'm out. Hey, my boy. We got 90. We got our 90 back from yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah. My live account, I just went 10 contracts. All right, I'll be back. There it goes. There it goes. Lovely, lovely, gang. Beautiful move. Boom, 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 boom. Perfect, perfect. Can we get down into these levels here? Man, 46 would be great. You want water here? What's a good amount to trade live? I mean, there's all different, you know. I mean, I think a good starter point would be like 5 to 10,000. It's too tight. You gotta promise me you don't spill it. Okay, slow. That's good. Be careful. How can we learn this strategy? Just show up here every day. You know, come into the clubhouse. I have a full course. I have all training videos, hundreds of hours of training videos and all that stuff inside the clubhouse. So the clubhouse is the place to be, man. It's the place to be. I won't be live on YouTube here probably the rest of the week either. So if you guys want to keep trading New York session and also, you know, get into the course and get into the webinars, I mean, now's the time, man. Now's the time. Clubhouse, the place to be. There's no doubt about it. I will continue to strive to make it such a good environment for growth and for trading education. Lovely, lovely. All right. Great job, everyone. Great job. I think that should be it. Yeah, if you get a closure below, there could be more sells. These would be your range 2 sells, right, that you might want to see. So that closure is coming up in a minute. If you want to get back in, there's still more clean range to the left. I'm gonna leave stops at BE and just see what happens here. Was it wrong to manage off the closures and go break even? Nope, not at all. Not at all. If you didn't like the 15 closure, like that strong bullish one, then you know that's fine. You know, you want to protect your capital.
All brother, have a good day, man. Enjoy your kids today. Happy birthday, Maverick.
WW.
I had to come back here, though. I couldn't leave y'all on yesterday's loss. You know what I mean? So now I'll see you guys probably next week. But Clubhouse, I'll see y'all in Asian. Yeah. Any questions before we get out of here?
Y'all in Asian session. Good session here today.
Yeah. We Gucci?
Good work.
Yep. All right. We Gucci. Stay out of trouble, gang.
Awesome, man.
You too, brother.
Cool.
Have a great day, boys.
Thank you for having us.
Good trade. Good session. Good work.
Yes, sir. Hey,
God bless y'all.
After the stream, go into the comments section when the stream ends and say happy birthday, Maverick. If you learned something today, if you got anything out of today's session, if you heard anything that just resonated with you or you made some money today, go type happy birthday, Maverick in the comment section. Not the live stream chat, but the comment section. All right? Blessings, my friends. We closed above, so I wouldn't really do anything with that. If you're break even, stay break even. And if not, then hold your fire, mates. All right. I'll see you guys in Asian session tonight.
Peace,
Swift 2601 in the building. Let's go. Let's go. All right, y'all. Love you guys. Have a great day. And I'll see y'all back in a couple days in Clubhouse. I'll see you guys in Asian session tonight. All right. Love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Adios. Johnny Gents. See you later. Here's my break even. I am done for the day. Y'all have a great one. See you guys in the next session. Peace out, G's.
Yeah, these days I don't take advice from anybody who gon' tell me how to do it if they never even did it right. These days I don't waste a minute of my time reminiscing on regrets of the past. That's a different life. These days I don't need nobody's validation. These days I don't need nobody's invitation. These days I don't tell nobody what I'm doing. I just do it. If I fail, keep it pushing till I get it right. Yeah, these days I've been wide awake, I never sleep late. Got a lot to do, I treat a Sunday like a weekday. Do it for my son, set the table, I need 3 plates. Have my cake and eat it, baby, don't forget the cheesecake. Got it, yeah, they know I got it. Confidence contagious, so the ones around me caught it. Everybody waiting on me, hoping I'ma drop it. I feel like all this weight is on me, still I'm never stopping. No, that is not a, yeah. Pushing myself to the limit, I set a goal, but still I never feel enough when I get it. Cause when I go and all these feelings overflow to the ceiling, it's like a hole just open up and I don't know how to fill it. I tell them, look, I don't make mistakes, the mistakes make me. Drop songs when I write them, I don't wait 8 weeks. They too focus on the image now, but that ain't me. A lot of rats taking pics, that's why they say cheese. Lately I've been feeling like there's something off. A lot of friends used to show me love, ain't showing love at all. Yeah, only cheer me on when I was underdog. Running up the numbers, everybody keep on running off. Funny how they wanted me to win until I passed them. Now all of a sudden they be talking in the past tense. He was this, he was that, like I changed up. Had a kid, I'm a dad, gotta make funds these days. Everybody focus on the he say and she say. Acting up and trying to make a scene like a screenplay. Try to be original but end up as a remake. Spend a lot of time thinking about how I'ma be great. I just stick to the plan. Yeah, I'm focused on the music, not a pick for the gram. Stay true to my supporters, yes I did it for them. So even when I get hot, never switch on a fan. These days I don't take advice from anybody who gon' tell me how to do it if they never even did it right. These days I don't waste a minute of my time reminiscing on regrets of the past. That's a different life. These days I don't need nobody's validation. These days I don't need nobody's invitation. These days I don't tell nobody what I'm doing. I just do it. If I fail, keep it pushing till I get it right. Let's go. Welcome to the main event. Applying pressure, but I promise I ain't make it then. In their heads, living free, I ain't paying rent. Wake up in the AM, making G's like Mercedes-Benz. Whoa, yeah, please don't take offense. It isn't you, I'm just not interested in making friends. My biggest fear is finding out that this came and went. So go ahead, but I'm staying in. Okay, drop a song and pop up on your phone like I was YouTube. Connected to the fans without a hand, I did it Bluetooth. The only time I come up short is when they watching YouTube. Spinning with the drill, no wonder why my screws loose. Taking off and I can't stop, I beat them all by a landslide. Houdini, I popped out of that box even with hands tied. Big dog like Sandlot, but it's real life, no fantasize. Counting money a damn lot, my hands clean, no sanitize. Whoa, had to switch up on the flow, gotta keep them on their toes. I move quick, I make the most, why they copy what I wrote. Follow everything I post, never trip about a clone. Cause they know what's a sheep to a goat. Yeah. Welcome to the main event. Applying pressure, but I promise I ain't make it then. In their heads, living free, I ain't paying rent. Wake up in the AM, making G's like Mercedes-Benz. Whoa, hey, please don't take offense. It isn't you, I'm just not interested in making friends. My biggest fear is finding out that this came and went. So go ahead, but I'm staying in.
If you don't like me, better close your eyes, I'm about to shine. Or take a picture when you see me, cause I doubt you find another like me, yeah, I'm one of one, no other son. The way I'm blazing, that's like the earth just got another sun. I did not even anti-social, well you so sure, cause I only be hanging with goats. So they never told you, I'm a soldier, and you ain't got nothing on me. I be killing and grilling the rappers, I'm writing a cookbook for the homies. Don't hold me, I'm dangerous. You don't wanna take this risk, I don't play with kids. No, I am not on Epstein's list. I'm on my grown man thing, you know, steady stacking the racks up. I got a hard drive, so if I fall, I'm going back up.
Welcome to the main event. Applying pressure, but I promise I ain't make it then. In their heads, living free, I ain't paying rent. Wake up in the AM, making G's like Mercedes-Benz. Whoa, okay, please don't take offense. It isn't you, I'm just not interested in making friends. My biggest fear is finding out that this came and went. So go ahead, but I'm staying in. Okay. I was down, but now I'm up. Yeah, this all God, this ain't no luck. Yeah, I used to be stuck in that mud. Whoa. Yeah, I was down, but now I'm up. I was down, but now I'm up. Yeah, this all God, this ain't no luck. Yeah, I used to be stuck in that mud. Yeah, I was down, but now I'm I was down, but now I'm up like my name Lazarus. No Satan gon' be mad at this. I had to ask my dad if it's okay to swing my bat at this. He said, boy, if I picture this out of the park, moving so quick it's like they stuck in park. They see the numbers, but I see the heart. 10,000 hours you spent in the dark, putting in good work, even though you didn't even know that it would work. Talking about a man who grew up in woodwork, do it for the love of it, that's the way it should work. Yeah, yeah. I know some people gon' look at me crazy and I'm like, for what? Man, I was stuck, I was down, but now I'm up. Yeah, this all God, this ain't no love. Yeah, I used to be stuck in that mud. Yeah, I was down, but now I'm up. I was down, but now I'm down. Now I'm up like a seesaw. When I'm on a beat like an old man's lawn, better keep off. From the ground to the treetops, got clouds on my feet like Jack in the beast. little guy making big moves. Tick-tock, turn it to a tick, boom. Yeah, I talk a lot of stuff. Probably thought it was a bluff till I went and turned it where I was down, but now I'm up. Let's go.